a mistake caused American Idol producers to throw out last night's vote.
No.
The lines are now open. Vote.
Yes. During Tuesday's episode, numbers at the end of the show were incorrectly displayed.
Sure.
All the votes that came in last night have been nullified.
Yeah.
Executive producer Ken Warwick says a new round of voting will start after tonight's show.
Yeah, sure.
With an all-new Idol elimination episode airing Thursday.
Well, that was now last night, and they're going to have a special show tonight. What a
Special show.
What a tough thing for Fox to have to endure.
I know.
To put American Idol on another night when they could be putting on their other fine programming.
So 8 nights a week now?
Yeah, I can't even think of what shows they have that they have to preempt to put on American Idol, Terry, but the network will suffer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, I can tell you this, Terry, that believe that Fox is just some big fixing machine.
Big fixing machine.
They fix the votes to keep the people on they want to keep. They throw out the people they don't want to keep. And at times like this, where they come on with Ryan Seacrust's innocent-looking face, dweeby-looking chicken neck, and tell you that the voting was screwed up because some intern blew it or whatever the excuse they gave, is just nothing more than bogus because they want to put American Idol on an extra night to make sure they get extra ratings because it's really the only show they have that does well. Oh, we put the wrong numbers out there.
Oops, our bad.
Our fact checkers are really off their game. We screwed up.
I was voting for somebody. I ended up with Movie Phone. I don't know how that happened.
Unbelievable.
Well,
I have to tell you, Terry, I'm leaning towards the side that Fox is just some fixing machine.
Oh, big fixing machine.
That's right. Are they expecting us to buy this?
No,
there
they
should be a
should.
backlash.
wow.
I guess girls kissing on the OC didn't work for him, so another night of American Idol.
The OC's not doing well this year.
No.
Tell you that right now.
But, you know, you've seen one girl kiss, you've seen them all kiss,
People
right?
are OC'd out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Been
mean,
there, done that.
okay.
Unless you're going to dive into the muff, we're out of here.
Wow.
I don't
that's a
think
big
she's
fixing
diving
machine.
yet.
Now, are you wearing your game time hat this morning by coincidence, or are you just prepared for the day that is?
It was clean.
It was clean, so it's coincidence.
Yes.
Are you simultaneously clean?
Yes, I am.
You are.
Big shower day.
Because if you look to your right, Terry, or that'd be your left, my right.
Right.
Hotshot has his game time hat on.
I
And,
see
and you know what today is, Terry.
Oh, I do.
Today is the biggest game in Washington Husky basketball modern history, Terry.
Yes.
If they win, they will go further than any Husky basketball team in modern history, Terry.
Say something.
And Las Vegas and the betting odds from around the world
Yeah?
indicate that today will be the Huskies' last game.
Ooh,
of the
really?
season. Of course, yeah.
What's
They have
the line now?
They have the Louisville Cardinals 1.5 or 2 point favorite. It's going in the wrong direction if you're a Husky fan. But as the T-Man has told you from the beginning of the week, don't even worry about it. The game is secure.
The game
The
goes on.
Huskies will win.
Now, and you've
I
claimed
feel,
that
I feel very strongly about that.
The fearless team.
That's right. Now, the fearless forecaster is in the south of France. We'll try to get a hold of him
good.
at some point today, see if he can make his prediction by phone, Terry, or by wire, or by, I don't know what other means of communication there are these days. But being a blind mute, he has trouble communicating at all. Right. We'll see if he can give his prediction, but I feel good.
Okay.
I feel comfortable, Terry, very, very comfortable that the Huskies are going to win this game, and the betting odds are wrong. And we'll be marching on to the Elite Eight on Saturday.
So Vegas is still giving away money.
Vegas giving away money, in my opinion, Terry.
Jeez, let's fly
It's like
down
they're
now.
standing on the corner handing out $100 bills.
And take it.
If I was in Vegas tonight, Terry, I'll be there tomorrow.
Right,
As
you
I
will.
told you, as I've said this now a number of times, if I was in Vegas tonight, I'd be betting a 4-figure sum on the Huskies.
Yeah.
Wow, 4 figures.
4 figures.
4 figures.
And I don't even think the first number would be a 1.
Wow, really?
That's right. That's how comfortable. That's how big I feel about a Husky win tonight. I mean, I've.
Like a 5, maybe?
I'm not betting the game.
Oh.
And maybe I'll be happy at the end of the game that I didn't.
Right.
But if I was there, I would be betting this game big.
Wow.
So 5 figures, does that mean the decimal point is after the second number, or how does that
geez.
work?
I said 4 figures.
Or 4
Yeah.
figures, yeah.
Right.
And he said the first number wouldn't be a 1.
You don't include cents.
I know.
All right? And
For me, it would
take
be
that-
4 figures, but it would be $10.
You don't include cents. Take that literally and figuratively. All right?
Right? Yeah.
When you're betting.
Who do you like,
right.
Arizona, Oklahoma State?
I would lean towards Oklahoma State.
Okay.
Oh.
Want to get all our picks in now?
Yes.
Is this a pick Thursday or what?
Yeah.
When Fearless comes on, ask him about American Idol so we don't have to fall for for the Fox crap.
The game is at 4 o'clock today. That's a little early for me.
Is it?
I don't know if I'm ready for a big game like this at 4 o'clock.
Well, they couldn't adjust their schedules to your schedule, so
Well.
they just decided, hey,
Man,
let's throw the dice and...
I never recall any big-time, huge implication-type game starting at 4 o'clock in any sport.
I think this one would be the nightcap.
But in the middle of the afternoon, we'll have to start watching on a weekday.
Right.
Set the alarm for 4. I'll be up.
Looks like we got to set the alarm for you right now. You all right?
I know. What is up with you?
You cool?
Are you all right?
I'm a bit tired today.
Your eyes are
Really?
Your eyes are half shut. We would have never known.
No.
Took something a little weird last night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That's
All right.
great.
Not sure what it was, but I'm feeling pretty out of it.
So it's a typical morning for you. Okay. We
Looking
have
more out of it.
Hot
than
shot with his game time hat, really displaying that image
Yeah, he's really
on the face below.
I
geared
got
up.
some coffee and a bottle of uppers. I'm ready to go.
Okay, looks like our commercials aren't going. Oh,
Whitney Houston has checked herself back into rehab. The singer's battled drug problems for years, but has recently been working on a comeback album.
Whitney, Terry, what's going on with Whitney?
Well,
Man, she's been popping mystery pills like hot shot over here.
again, yes.
She believes the children are the future.
Right, she certainly isn't.
Right.
Checking herself in rehab every other week.
And didn't Bobby Brown do something really spectacular? Like,
Well, it's King of Pop.
oh,
according
that's
to-
right. Yeah, that's
to Whitney, and I'm sure Whitney is being visited by him every hour.
Oh, yeah, right.
She battles once again, trying to master just being clean, and we're all with her,
Yeah.
as we always are, Terry.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Get better, Whitney.
There you go. Yes.
Again.
Now, did you notice that our promotion director, Jen Dalton, what is it? It's 6 o'clock we walk in this studio, Terry. She's never here at that time.
Right.
And yet, I get a sense, or I hear from people in the hallways that she's been here since 5 a.m.
Yes. Actually, when I was walking around and getting all my paperwork together.
Wow, you get here early, don't you, Terry?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Go ahead.
Earlier than you.
Right.
But I noticed that her door was open.
Unbelievable.
And I was like, she can't be.
You know what it is? She's, for some reason, we're going to Vegas this weekend
Right.
with all the listeners on the big party plane. It should be a big fun experience. It should be a big happy time.
Right.
And she is stressing out over it.
Yeah.
I guess somebody has to, but why?
Well,
I guess she's the one responsible to put this whole thing together, but it seems like it's all fine. We're all good.
sure.
Go home, get some sleep, would you please?
But you want to make sure that, that the staff knows what's going on and everybody behaves themselves.
She's called that big 10 a.m. meeting, Terry, right after the show is over.
Big 10 a.m. meeting.
We have the itinerary meeting where she's going to tell us about all the little perks that she's got us prepared for down in Vegas
goody.
that I'm sure no one's going to go to. But
Right.
she's done a great job arranging all this stuff.
Yes, she has.
But the point is, it's all arranged.
Okay.
So why is she here stressing? I hear she was here till midnight last night, and now she came back at 5 a.m. this morning. And that's fine. That, that shows an allegiance to the station, and
Right.
that's all good. But go home and get some sleep.
Other promotions directors, screw them. Let them deal with it on their own.
Yeah. Here's your crap. Now get on the plane.
Here we are going to Vegas. It should be the funnest time, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And she's stressing out. And I ask again, why? Why? Can someone explain this to me?
Wish I knew.
Well, it's her first time that she's probably been with all of us,
Right.
in a big little.
She wants to make sure she goes the extra mile.
Absolutely.
And she probably cares, too.
She already told me she got everyone on the party plane, including all of our staff and part-timers. We got tickets to Jerk du Soleil, whatever it's called, Terry.
Cirque du Soleil?
Enjoy the show. I won't be there.
Okay.
Give my ticket to a homeless man on the street if you want.
Wow.
I mean, that's very nice, and it's very good that she did that.
Absolutely.
And it shows that she's committed, Terry, at least should be. And she got us passes to go to the Club Light and the Bellagio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
all things that you may do, I may do, I doubt I'll do. Who knows? I'll tell you what, if she's going to get tickets to a club, though, Light is one of the good clubs in Vegas,
Well,
as far as
that's
I'm
good.
concerned.
I'll have my Kenneth Cole shirt all ironed up.
Right.
You can fit in Kenneth Cole. Like one arm.
You got to go to the big and tall.
Yeah,
store
it
to
could
get
fit in
Cole.
Kenneth Cole as good as it could fit in Armani.
Oh, right.
It's Kenneth Cole spelled with a K.
Paisley,
The stuff we wear.
go find Jen Dalton so I can talk to her and tell her to go act like a normal person. Got it. Man, these single women, Terry, in their late 20s that are just wacko. Why? Once you become a single woman in your late 20s, you turn a little crazy or a lot crazy or what? Is that the deal?
Like Steven
There's
said,
no
she's
reason to
just-
panic in your late 20s that you should get all worked up over every little thing.
I know, but she's just like trying to make sure things go smoothly.
Is she late 20s or early 20s?
She's
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s? So she's
27 maybe.
She's prematurely going wacko.
Wow.
She should be in stage 5 sleep. She doesn't have to be here till like every other staff member until like 12.
Right. I know.
already-
Noontime.
She's already put out an email this morning to the
Did
staff.
she
Yeah.
really?
She's
What
writing
was the email?
emails before anyone even wakes up.
About the big title of this weekend. How you can win some fabulous prizes.
Oh, Lord, man. She's out of control. She's on.
What is this weekend?
She's on a.
It's a nobody will be here on the air weekend.
We're in Vegas. What are you doing here?
Yeah, who's going to be on the
Yeah, it's a don't call. Can't request anything. Computers don't take requests.
She's really strung out right now.
Jeez.
Strung out on stress.
Wow.
Why? A man wouldn't be acting like this, Terry. A male promotion director right now, you know what he'd be doing?
You're right. Absolutely, you're right.
I saw her at Sport last night when I was having dinner.
You got dinner at Sport last night?
I did.
Wow.
How about Kilbreth going to my restaurant, Terry, and you have yet to show up in my restaurant?
Okay,
How about-
tell me when I have some time with 5 kids. Tell
Take
them-
your kids.
Oh
The
my
family.
God.
It's
place,
a
man.
family restaurant.
Well, hey, sorry.
They treat kids better than adults
There was a table full of kids watching cartoons there.
Yeah.
Really? You
TV
watch
last-
cartoons?
You can change your own channels at your table.
That was pretty
Derek's
cool.
gonna
I
be
didn't
like
realize that.
fighting. Can we watch Sports Center?
Every table has their own TV, Terry. You tell me a restaurant where every table has their own TV.
My wife and I watched King of Queens while
They watch King of Queens.
Wow.
He didn't have the TV on, but his wife was watching King of Queens right before her very eyes.
Was it a rerun, Stephen?
Yeah.
Stephen, you went to Sport last night.
I did.
What'd you
I'm
indulge in?
proud of you. You're a good man. Why'd you wind up going to Sport?
Why?
Yeah, because you don't live in that area. Just
Oh, no,
wondering if
I
you-
don't. We were back in town to go to an event last night, and we had a little gift card for it.
So because it was free for you.
Right.
That's why you went.
Well, I went over the price, you know.
Whoa.
So you went.
Oh, I forgot you're such a big spender.
I went over, so you know.
Now, what the
you can
wife
make some
have?
money.
What the wife? What did Amy have?
She had the chicken pizza.
Oh, was it tasty?
It was tasty.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Did you try it?
I didn't, but
Make
it looked tasty.
The thin pizza's there over at Sport, Terry,
Yeah.
because people like the thin crust, we believe, because
Right.
it's a lot more tasty.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
People love eating here. And, well, actually, no, the pizza's really delicious.
With a thin.
Did she like it or no?
She did, yeah.
Yes. I imagine you had a shake with your dinner?
Of course, yeah.
Those 2 shakes that you get. Because
And I also had a raspberry lemonade.
Yeah, it's like getting 2 shakes, Terry, because they give you the glass and then they give you the steel tin, which is almost filled
right.
to capacity.
Yeah, it was.
Did you get extra whipped cream in the steel tin?
No whipped cream.
What kind of
Not a whipped cream.
What kind of shake did you get there, kid?
Oh, the blackberry.
The blackberry Haagen-Dazs ice cream shake, right?
Oh, yeah.
Stephen was loving life.
Yeah, I guess so.
And the planko encrusted cod.
And he went over the $3 gift
Basically
card that I
fish
gave him,
and
Terry.
chips.
Yes. So it's just
I
you
love
and her?
the thick cut JoJo's.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, but Jen Dalton was also there at a different table. So
Jen Dalton,
Wow.
strung out on stress.
Yes.
Can't relax for a second.
I'm not stressed actually at all.
Oh, no, not at all.
I'm here at 5
Been here
a.m.
since 3 o'clock in the morning.
You know what's
Get some
funny?
sleep. Oh,
I
jeez.
just couldn't sleep, but I'm not stressed.
Right.
Not at all, huh?
Lack of sleep is never a symptom of stress, there.
No, not at all.
I don't feel stressed.
Right,
but I
right.
couldn't sleep. I don't know.
The stressed person is the last to know. Now, Jen Dalton, let me tell you this.
Maybe
Yeah.
seeing Kilweth shove food down your throat would give you nightmares.
How long you been living in this area now?
About a year and a half.
Okay. You've been here long enough to know this is a stress-free zone. All right.
Yeah, fly low.
Especially when we're all about to leave on the party plane to Vegas. This should be the most fun, non-stress-filled time in the world for the entire staff. And as you, the one setting all this up, if you're going to set the tone of stress galore, it's going to string everyone out. I can't have that.
It's already doing it.
I know. Boy, I can't wait to get on the plane with him.
You're
I'm
gonna see her.
stressed here.
You're gonna see her overtired laugh. Are you gonna get some sleep? Are you gonna
Yes.
relax a little bit?
Yeah.
Are you gonna make everyone crazy in this 10 a.m. meeting this morning?
No. Hey, Eric called the meeting, not me.
Right.
No, really.
Eric Flowers called the meeting.
Yes.
Well, then now I'm not going.
Well,
If you would have told me you called the meeting, I'd be there.
you need to be there.
But now that no, I'm not going.
You won't get your packet, and then you can't go.
I made a vow about what was it, about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago,
Yeah.
8 years ago.
Okay.
That any meeting that Eric Flowers calls, I will not attend.
Come on, they're hot.
Right. So
what's going on in your life?
If you want to be honest and tell me
can we
that,
do an 11 o'clock in my office so I can give you your stuff?
Even our laugh is cracking, Terry. Even if you want to be honest now and tell me that this is your meeting and you'll be conducting it and you called it, then I'll be there. But if you're
I did. Mm-hmm.
Why can't you just give us our packets now since you're here?
Why?
I certainly could.
Can we?
Wow, that'd be nice.
Oh,
So
that'd
you-
be so cool.
So you went like over the Call
But
of
I'm not
Duty.
giving you the right to not be at the meeting.
You went beyond the Call of Duty and you arranged all these things that you expect all the staff members to do, and maybe we will and maybe we won't, but that's what you've done. You got like passes to Light, you got Cirque du Soleil passes and all that crap, and what else? Anything else that we should be expecting or what?
Well, you'll have to go to the meeting to find out.
Sarah, is there a continental breakfast or anything?
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Steven's starting to salivate
Careful
right
what you
now.
wish for.
6 a.m.
How old are you, Jen?
28.
28 years old. You don't have a boyfriend.
Nope.
Do I have to buy you a male prostitute in Vegas? just to get you to relax a little bit? Is that something that maybe you need?
No,
Yeah, that might be a good
thanks.
thing.
Because we've had 2 blackouts in the past 2 months here in the studio. You know that, right? Let me just
I
put it
was
this way.
here last time,
I know.
if
Let
you
me
recall.
Let me just put it this way. In the number of years, how long has it been? 8, 9 years I've been doing the show now, Terry? In the length of time I've been doing the show, we've had 2 blackouts. And they've both been in the last 2 months.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
And the speculation is
Right.
that you were up on Queen Anne in your little apartment
Right.
using your industrial-sized dildo.
Industrial-sized dildo.
And this is what caused the blackout. Is that true or not true?
It's not true.
Not true. It had nothing to do with you, these blackouts.
No, and the last time I must have been here at the station using it then.
Okay.
Well,
Doesn't make a
you
lot
know.
of sense. You
So
know?
how are you finding the men in Seattle? Are you appreciating them? Are you a little concerned about the
Where the heck
population?
are they?
Wow!
Oh, there is none.
Well, when you're here at the station at 3 in the morning.
Hey, I went to dinner last night. I went to your restaurant.
Yes, and there were no eligible, exciting men for you there?
It was kill
I
breath,
don't
man.
know.
That was it.
He's married.
She must be interested in a bartender or somebody there because I hear you're at my restaurant a lot, which is good. I like that you're at my restaurant a lot.
I
That's
actually
good.
don't even know anybody that works there. But
All right,
yeah,
well,
hey.
then you must like the food, or you must like the atmosphere, you must
Yeah.
like the fact you can change your own channels and and do all that other stuff.
You get hot wing sauce
No,
all
it's
over the
great.
channel changer.
One of the employees called me Jenny, which I didn't like so much
Jenny?
last night. But
Just figured
hey,
figured you were from the block.
You don't like being called Jenny?
no.
So at this meeting today, do we have to go through this fakakta routine of, so what's new in your life? It takes like an hour. He goes around the room to find out what's new in everybody's
meeting is
life.
I can't confirm nor deny. I don't know.
Why do you? I never go to these meetings, so I don't know.
Absolute waste of my time.
I don't know why you go. But why do you make people go around the room and tell them what's going on with their life? Why do you?
I don't do that.
Why do you act like you care?
Hey, I don't do that.
Flowers does that.
Oh, Flowers does that.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I tell you,
nightmare.
don't go to any meeting hosted by Flowers.
But I like the meetings hosted by Flowers.
Any meeting conducted by Flowers is a complete waste of time.
Isn't it cool?
It makes you
Not
want to bang your
true.
head against the wall or kill somebody. One of the two.
Not true.
But you hear about Big Mike's new house. I mean, that's cool.
Wow. Big Mike's got a big house?
Well, I'll see it on Cribs. I'll be fine.
And by the way, Super Sam's putting out a new mixtape.
Wow. Another one?
Yes.
This is cutting away into my
you guys
Husky
are
pregame.
brutal.
All right, listen.
Well, I have to admit, it's a little bit of a waste of time.
Let me just tell you very frankly, okay?
Yes.
If you and me need to get in a cab and go over to like a Chippendales, because they still have Chippendales in the
Yes.
Vegas area.
Oh,
They do.
it's called The Thunder from Down Under.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
I think
the
Ann
fact
and I
that-
were going to go on Saturday.
The fact that Hotshot wants to tell us what it all was called
Yeah,
is a little
yeah.
concerning to me.
He's familiar.
Right.
It's Dark Tuesday and shows are 7, 9:30, and 11.
I applied for a gig and got turned down.
Right.
Shockingly, I know.
Well, now you're taking creatine. It's all going to change.
He's getting in the cab with you, too.
So you already have plans to go with Anna?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, then it sounds like you'll be stress-free on Sunday, but what about until then?
I'm not going to be stressed.
All right.
No. It's going to be a lot of fun.
See, that's the problem. She's so forcing fun on us.
No, not at all.
It's gonna be fun. She doesn't have to tell us that,
I know,
but
we
she's so
already know.
concerned that people aren't gonna have a fun time that she's stressed out like this.
I know.
I'm not stressed
Go
out.
home.
Yeah, you don't have to make structured activities for people to have fun in Vegas.
I know.
It
'cause
takes
Vegas
care of
is-
Yeah, you don't have to like arrange every minute of time being accounted for us to have fun in Vegas. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Sit over here so I can see you for a second.
Okay.
You're back there. I can't even see you. Switch with Terry.
I'm not going to sit at the blackjack table. Boy, this sucks. Where's my activities?
Right.
Boy, if Jay would have planned something.
Boy, I wish 9 o'clock would get here quicker so I could
Right.
get to the shuffleboard she has scheduled.
You're
Well,
right.
a lot of people may not get a chance or ever go to Cirque du Soleil, so I mean, it's nice to have an opportunity to go.
You look a little tired.
I
You went to
feel
bed
okay
at midnight.
right now.
You were here at 5 in the morning.
Correct.
Let me tell you something right
Okay.
now. Skip the meeting that you called.
Can't do that.
Go home, get some sleep,
I will.
and then you can It's really, actually, if any of the administration is listening at this time in the morning, no, they're sound asleep.
Yeah.
They should be aware that you're a dedicated and loyal employee like
Way
this.
to go, Jen.
But from my point of view, you're an idiot.
Okay,
Oh, wow,
well,
that's nice.
good thing I don't report to you.
Yes. Everybody reports to me, in case you didn't get that memo, honey.
Okay. Missed
All
that
right?
one.
Now, I see you as yes. You better get it quick.
You didn't come to that meeting, did you?
Yeah, that one was called by Flowers, and you
It's a
missed
mandatory
it.
meeting, and you know better.
I want you to ask the last 5 promotions directors what happened
Yeah,
to them.
okay.
All right? She knows. She's just playing it up on the air right now.
Way to go,
You
Jen.
think Powers is in charge around here?
Yeah, you think that
Powers?
redheaded stepchild, that fire crotch, is calling any shots around
no.
here? Okay, now listen. I think it's terrific that you are as dedicated and you're as concerned and you care as much as you do about this Vegas trip. But if you ruin this for anybody because you're so damn stressed and you're so damn over-organized, well, then it's going to be a situation that I'm going to have to deal with you, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So my advice to you is let the chips fall where they may. Vegas is a sure thing in so many ways. You can't have a bad time.
I agree.
Relax. Take a breath. Let me hear you take a Jen Dalton breath. Go ahead.
I'm fine.
Take a breath. Okay, there you go.
Very good.
Talk about forced.
Yeah, just hand out the itineraries. Have a nice life. I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, you can drop ours off here at the door.
She's really the first promotion director that seems to care.
Yeah, that's true.
Or work hard.
Right.
Wow. Well, thanks.
Yeah, you're the first promotion director who tends to work hard that's ever worked for this station.
This is a big promotion. It'll be great.
All right, easy.
You guys will have fun, okay?
Terry, apparently my whole talk with her hasn't sunk in at
I
all.
know,
She's,
because-
she's still forcing fun on
It'll
us.
be great.
We promise, damn it, or I'll go crazy.
The last promotions guy, you
brutal.
check into the hotel. Oh, hey, sorry, man. I thought it was scheduled for you. That
100
routine.
rooms, we only have 10. I'm sorry. Everybody will have to bunk.
How many rooms do we have set up? We have a lot of rooms. Treasure Island is taken care of.
Yeah.
You've been in touch with them every day. Yesterday,
Yes.
you know what she asked me yesterday?
What?
Do I want to interview Rita Rudner down there?
What? Rita Rudner?
I said I'll
Come
strangle
on.
Rita Rudner on the air. I'm not going to interview her.
Of all people?
And the funny thing is, I think Rita Rudner's pretty funny.
I've
But
seen
I'm
it.
not
Sounds
sitting
good.
down with Rita Rudner talking shop.
Right.
Is that me?
No.
I don't want to interview Rita Rudner. She's like, we can get an extra room if we can interview Rita Rudner.
No, that's not what I said.
Well-
Somebody in your staff said you loved her.
Right.
And so then I was
think
like,
she's
oh,
good.
cool.
I think she's funny. As far as female comedians go, she's
Yeah.
funny.
I've seen her, too. She's good.
All right?
Yeah.
Now,
Well, it's okay. You're out of there.
Right. Of course I'm out of there because I said no.
Get a Siegfried or somebody like that.
If you can get me Roy, who got mauled by a tiger.
Do you want the
that's
tiger
the one.
too?
Maybe. But Jen goes, there was something she could get out of Treasure Island if I were to interview Rita Rudner. What was it? Something.
Well, no. Rita Rudner she performs at New York, New York,
Fine.
which is owned by the same company.
I know, but they were offering you something. You don't want to say it on
No,
the
they
air.
weren't,
All right,
honestly.
whatever, yeah. They were offering
Oh,
her,
stop it.
like a spa day or something.
Oh, I wish.
Yes.
We'll be getting a massage now.
But I said no. Okay, now, Jen, it's nice to see you here this early in the morning.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Hard-working gal.
Okay. Now
I did try.
Go back to your office and make sure we all have a good time, because if we don't, it's all your fault.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right.
If one person doesn't have a fun time, if one listener reports back to me, T-Man, I didn't have a fun time, it's been nice knowing you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for being here. It's Jen Dalton.
Back to Portland.
Nice lady. Yeah.
It's only an I-5 away, my friend.
That's it.
At least she took her Oregon Ducks thing down.
It's back to the double-A team in Portland.
Right.
All right. There she goes.
Bye, Jen.
Bye, Jen. Yeah.
Love you.
She's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
she's looking good.
By the way, I should have mentioned. Well, she'll be hanging around the office all morning. I can mention it to her at any time. She had a conversation with Gay phone operator about stomach stapling surgery.
And to no avail, I'm sure.
Well, she told Gay that he's going about it all wrong. He can't just call the insurance companies and say I want stomach stapling surgery. They're going to say no. If you get a doctor's note, however, they'll say yes.
Whoa, really?
With the same health insurance that Gay phone operator has, she got her stomach stapling surgery covered.
No.
Yep.
Going about
And
it all wrong.
she's lost about 110 pounds.
She's looking good.
Man,
So going through the drive-thru every day is not going about it wrong.
probably not.
Gay says, well, the doctor never called me.
That's right.
We work it, we groove it, we have it. They don't.
Yeah, right.
They got the rails, we got the grooves, we got the moves.
Got it. That's Terry Free on Sunday night when it really gets in full swing there at
Oh, boy.
Easter evening.
Yeah.
Terry Free going wild in Vegas.
Wild in Vegas.
Yeah.
With their little Easter egg hunt.
Terry Free Money Buddy walking around the casino of the Treasure Island Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be a lot of competition, you little money bunny.
Oh, well, I
throw-
think I can do it.
She's going to throw down with some war with me, she said.
Wow, she's going to play war. I understand that you and Terry have a little bit of an itinerary already planned out for each other. You two are going to get a little cozy there in Vegas with your wild activities. Like I hear you got a movie planned together. Yes. Let me tell you, that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about Vegas, going to a movie.
Terry said she hadn't been to one in months with the kids.
Is that something, Terry doesn't even know what a movie theater looks like anymore.
I don't.
Is that something I heard correctly? You two have a movie plan together?
That would be correct.
Man, does it get any lamer than that?
No.
I don't think it does.
Wait till you see what we do next.
Hey, let's get crazy and go to the war table.
Yes.
They actually do play war in the casino in the Treasure Island.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
It's right next to the rock, paper, scissors table. And I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10 table.
Oh,
Really?
I'm good at that one.
Jeez, I'll have to try that one.
Well, if they have war, why shouldn't they have a rock, paper, scissors table?
Yeah, true.
All right, pick a hand, left or right.
All right.
Right.
Ooh, you lose. Give me your money.
It always seems to lose. It's amazing. That's all right. What else is going on in the world, please? What else do you have?
I have a Pat O'Brien update there for you.
You don't think we got enough Pat O'Brien yesterday?
Come on. You
didn't get enough Pat O'Brien yesterday for the entire month, Terry?
Oh, my gosh.
He's in rehabilitation, Terry.
Yeah, for his drinking problem, right?
We obtained the audio. A lot of people emailed me yesterday asking if we could give out the site where we got the audio. Come on. All you got to do is Google his name.
Yeah.
For goodness sake. That's all we did.
Mm-hmm.
What are we... Got some secret code? No. We'll be the first to tell you where we got it right off the internet. Don't be so lazy. Yes, what's the latest update on Pat O'Brien and his very interesting life these days, Terry?
Well, it's even more interesting now, T-Man.
Yes.
According to the New York Daily News,
Right.
Mr. O'Brien, when he hosted Access Hollywood, apparently got reprimanded several times for sexual harassment.
So now all his history is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone thought he was, well, a straight arrow as reasonably could be expected
Right.
in the Hollywood world.
Mr.
But,
Professional.
right. Well, not exactly, but close enough that he didn't have a whole trail of garbage following him around, but now it's all coming out.
Oh, yes, it is.
Now that those calls that he made to a fellow coworker have been put on the internet, now everyone's unleashing all the magical stories about Pat O'Brien. What did he do?
Got a few for you.
All right, what do you have?
Well, first off, he once licked Nancy O'Dell's face during an Access Hollywood Christmas party.
Yeah, but she was begging for it, Terry.
Oh, I'm sure she was.
Was she upset by it? Was she...
Doesn't give any particulars on that.
You mentioned yesterday that the one that seems to be most behind him in his rehab now sessions that he's been going to, Terry, is Nancy O'Dell, who made a little speech on her Access Hollywood show that she hopes he has a speedy recovery, so he'll be back licking her face again soon.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
When he licked her face, did anyone see it? Did he get in trouble? Was that something that was frowned upon? Was it a big joke? Did anyone have a problem with it? What's the deal there?
Well, like I said, they don't give really intimate details with the exception of that he just licked her face.
But
that's
now
what sources say.
The face licking experience is coming to light as
sure we'll
far
hear
as
more.
maybe a sign that he had behaviors like this locked away that were ready to be unleashed on some unsuspected intern like this lady who's now busted him out.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, during that same party, apparently he groped the behind of Sean Robinson, who is she's a reporter.
Mm-hmm.
She sometimes steps in for Nancy O'Dell.
Does anyone? I bet she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
I bet she is.
She's a pretty African
I
American.
don't know what the hell she looks like, Terry, but I bet she's pretty hot. Mm-hmm. Pretty hot black woman there, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's something kind
Anyone got a picture?
I'll get one.
Okay.
But it seems like if they're not complaining, if they would have complained about it, we would have known about it. So this is just some putty who was at the party who's now saying all this.
No, actually, I recall that a couple months back that Sean Robinson had complained about some comments that he had made about her ability to be a reporter and things like that. Yeah, and he actually apologized.
But she had a good ability to have a tight ass at that party, I bet.
I guess so.
That he never questioned. All right, so he licked Nancy O'Dell's face and
Yes.
made sexual comments to Sean Robinson.
Well, and groped her arse.
And groped her arse.
Yes.
Okay, Terry doesn't want to say ass on the radio.
Right.
It was the arse that he groped.
Right.
I understand. I understand.
And then here's something that's kind of interesting, and mind you, it's unconfirmed.
right.
Apparently, a male producer once said that Pat O'Brien once made a comment to him saying, "Hey, I have a gift for you." And when the male producer asked, what is this gift?
A reasonable question.
He made a sexual reference.
Oh, jeez.
So
A sexual reference as to what the gift was.
Yes.
Really? Pat O'Brien was going to give him the Pat O'Brien gift that keeps on giving.
I guess so.
And the male producer was put off by these comments?
Yes.
Well, what was the sexual reference? Can't you say it on the air?
Well, I don't know.
Does it include profanity, yes or no?
Well, no profanity. No profanity.
But it's so suggestive that you're worried about putting it over the air.
Yes.
Well, say it. We're on a delay system here, Terry. If it's just horrible, we can always dump it. Not likely. If it's just unbelievably out of control from Pat O'Brien's mouth to this male producer's being, Terry, well, then we can always get rid of the unfortunate statement that you just made.
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened, Terry. And we'll pretend to the audience like you never said it.
Okay.
You feel uncomfortable even saying
I
it.
do.
It doesn't include any
No profanity,
words that would definitely need to be dumped, like the F word or I don't know, what other words need to be dumped? Any other, Stephen?
I'll check the list here.
Yeah, right. The S word, the C word,
No.
all those other
The
fun
BS
words.
word.
All right.
That was covered already.
What did he say to him, Terry? He said, all right, let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
He says to the male producer,
Hey, I have a gift for
hey,
you.
I have a gift for you.
Yeah.
Male producer says, what?
What's this gift you have for me?
What's this gift you have for me? And Pat O'Brien says,
Bend over.
oh, yeah. Wow. Terry, gay phone operator, is turning in an application to Hollywood Insider right now.
I bet he is.
Yes. And what's so horrible about bend over, man? Obviously, the guy dropped a quarter. His wallet. He was telling him to pick it up. He was giving him a Christmas gift of keeping his identity and his credit cards and all the money he had stashed away in his wallet. Terry, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, by the way, this was a gay male producer.
Oh, it was a gay producer?
Yes.
So he really thought he was giving him a gift.
Yeah.
Everybody wants Pat, apparently.
Pat thinks that everybody wants him, yes.
Yeah. Yes is the only thing that you need to say to Pat.
But isn't it funny that a dude like Pat O'Brien, who is falling from a cliff right now, as opposed to his peers, his colleagues, his co-workers, anyone that's pretty much known him, associates, acquaintances, instead of them coming to his aid, they're all helping, dragging him down the mountain.
Yeah.
And it all pretty much started when a call like this hit the internet from Pat O'Brien to a fellow female employee.
Excuse me. You're so hot. I want to suck your fuck dirty to you.
Oh, jeez.
Off your face. Get another woman up. Hire a hooker. Let's get crazy. Get some coke.
It sounds like a Hollywood Insider to me, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the talk dirty to you line.
It's the only line we can air without a bleep.
I know.
And every time he says it, I think he's saying the F word. I can almost catch myself.
Fuck dirty to you.
Even the word talk sounds like the F word when he says it.
It's all dirty coming from Pat.
It's all dirty coming from Pat O'Brien, Terry.
Fuck dirty to you. Off your face. Get another woman up. Hire a hooker. Let's get crazy. Get some coke. So you get this message. If you agree with this, just look at me and say yes. God, you're so hot. What's wrong with me? I don't do this.
Right.
But I want to just make you crazy.
The lesson number one in rehab, Terry,
Yes.
you think they're telling him, okay, when you get the urge to leave these kind of messages on coworkers' voicemails, stop yourself.
You think?
Is that lesson number one?
I would believe so.
Aha.
One of the 12 steps.
Oh, sure it is.
God, you're so hot. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't do this.
I don't do this. Yet I'm doing it. And go figure.
Does not sound like a drunk man to me.
He doesn't sound like a drunk man. He claims he did this because he was under the influence of alcohol, Terry.
Right.
We're not buying it.
No.
This is a married man, I discussed this way too long yesterday, and if you don't understand my point by now, you're not going to get it.
Right.
But I'll say it one last time. A married man trying to save his hide.
Hello, what's wrong with me?
If that's what it comes to have to save your marriage, going to rehab as a charade to try to keep it intact because you're trying to convince your wife you have an excuse for making a call like this, and it was beyond your control, well, that's unfortunate.
Not only his marriage, but his job, too.
Right.
You can't fire a guy for having an illness.
That's true. It's a good point. Because if he just said, well, I just felt like calling her and saying these things, he would be fired.
Right.
But if he comes to them and says, I have a problem, please help me.
Sick man.
I'm a sick man. I need to be helped. Then you start to build sympathy for the man.
Speedy recovery. Here's some flowers.
Hotshot's apparently been reading our manual, so he can have his defense already.
He's lying. Pat O'Brien's lying.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't drunk, or at least not drunk enough, Terry, to not know what he was doing. I know what a man sounds like when he's drunk enough to not know what he's doing. I hear myself all the time, Terry.
God, you're so
And you'll be hearing me in Vegas later this weekend. I'll be calling you at 3 in the morning with the same message.
Right.
Right. Ooh.
what's wrong with me?
Shawn Michaels, what's her name?
Robinson.
Shawn Michaels? Oh, that's a wrestler. Shawn Robinson?
He's hot, too, though.
Yeah, she is pretty hot.
And
She's got some toned arms there.
you can see why, huh?
Oh, she doesn't look as good in this picture. Man, I hate when a woman looks so hot in one picture and then the next picture lets you down.
She's gropable.
Don't you hate that, Terry?
I hate it.
But she's gropable.
Oh, yeah, totally gropable.
God, you're so hot. Hello, what's wrong with me? I don't do this. But I want to just make you crazy.
I think he already is. Yeah, it's gay.
How you doing?
Hi, gay.
He's cheery today.
Well, he just got off the chat line last night, Terry, where he was hearing things like this.
One of the bears.
Yes, we have live audio footage from his conversation last night with John on the chat line, Terry.
Oh.
You want to hear what they were saying to one another?
Sure.
God, you're so
How are you, gay?
I'm doing good. Nobody's groping me, though.
It's hard to be groped on the chat line, gay.
I know.
Yes.
I do have good news, though.
Boy.
So much better.
You must feel better.
I do.
Hello, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, it's gay.
Today I start seeing a personal trainer.
Hello, what's wrong with me?
Yes, gay.
Yay!
So is he drunk like Pat O'Brien now?
Apparently so. You better get yourself in rehab.
Yeah, I don't need rehab.
You bumbling fool. What are you doing with your life? Trying to get yourself to a point where you're actually able to walk and be happy.
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it?
That's awesome,
Is this the
though.
personal trainer that Dr. Tony Mangabat set up for you to begin your therapy and your process of getting down to a reasonable weight?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Wow, so he finally called you back.
Yep, they called me yesterday.
You know what it was?
What?
See what it took? It took them to call him back.
I know.
He should have been hounding them. He doesn't get that.
At their door when they first opened.
No, what you don't get is if they're offering me free service,
I get it
I'm
all!
going to hound them.
Yeah, you
to
do.
the point where they get sick of me calling. They told me to wait.
Oh,
they told
well.
me they'd get a hold of me.
Okay.
What?
Did Jen, our promotion director, have a long talk with you about how you could get stomach stapling surgery and now you realize there's no excuses not to get it, so that's why you're actually going to be spending time with the trainer because you'd rather do that?
We did have a long talk. It was very informative. There's stuff I didn't know that actually would help, but I want to try to do it with the trainers.
You don't want to get a stomach staple, Terry.
Yeah, well.
You'd think that'd be the more gay-like way to go about this, because it's the lazier way, it's the easier way,
It is
it's the
drastic,
quicker
though.
fix kind of way.
I don't
but
want it always
it's
the easy
also
way.
the way that causes you to have to curb your appetite, lose some of your habits in eating, and it will make you get to a point where you're not as hungry as you used to be.
Right.
And gay doesn't want to be any of those things.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Apparently, you seem to have a problem with the thought of not being hungry all the time.
And why can't you just applaud me for saying that I want to do it the hard way and do it the way that's going to take a lot longer.
Yay, gay!
But you're not going to stick with it. If I thought you'd stick with it, you're going to find an excuse in the third week. Not the first week, not the second week, Terry. In the third week, he's going to find an excuse as to why this is not worth his time, and he's going to quit it. Hey, he's going to quit it!
I said I wouldn't last in my job either. And
it's been a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told you I can't walk. You know this.
Right.
That's what we're going to hear in like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So as tough as it's going to be, are you going to be this committed? Come on, gay.
I'm hoping to be, yes.
Well, he's like the Gastron girls I saw on TV last night. Brittany finally was convinced to spend time with a personal trainer, and she was running through the cones, Terry, kind of like Gay will be doing, yes.
But I thought she's hot, that she doesn't need a personal trainer.
Well, she wants to be the top-flight model, and you have to stay in shape at all times. Just like Gay phone operator. You want to be a top-flight model, you got to stay in shape at all times.
But Gay runs through the waffle cones. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. It's a little more tempting.
It's amazing how he sets the record every time running through those waffle cones. Gay!
What?
What do you got planned for the big weekend while we're all down in Vegas and you're not going?
Yeah, whatever. Thanks a lot.
Gay sends me an email yesterday, constantly sends me instant messages and emails, very angry that he's not going to Vegas like he ever had a shot. He's not going, just like all the other dysfunctional family members aren't going, Terry.
Right, and plus, too, you need to stay here and start getting committed to your little personal training program.
And the funny thing is, if we ask Gay to go with us, which we never considered, but if we did ask Gay to go with us on this Vegas trip, this would be around the time where he'd be starting to back out of it.
No, I would go.
Yeah, he'll go because he knows he's not going. But this is around the time that if he had plans to go with us, if he had a plane ticket, he'd be like, I can't walk in Vegas. I'm not going. And we'd be like, you have to talk to him about that. I'm glad he's not going because we have to deal with that now.
That wouldn't happen.
And he sends me the instant message the other day.
Oh, boy.
He knows. By the way, I think it's going to be tomorrow morning. I think obviously you're not working as much as you used to. It seems like you have a lot of days off these days, so you could come down tomorrow morning, right? Didn't you say you can come down tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I can come down tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow will be the game of Who's the Dummy, Terry.
Oh, really?
Between him and Porta Potty Jay, the rematch that Gay's been waiting for some time because he still has not been able to let it settle in that he's not as smart as Porta Potty Jay, believe it or not, because we all learned that when he lost the game of Who's the Dummy to him.
Whatever.
He was so embarrassed by that loss, Terry, that he sends me an instant message 2 days ago asking me if I can give him the questions and the answers to what's going to take place on Who's the Dummy so he can be assured to win.
Shame on you, Gay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not funny, really, though, Gay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He thinks I'm some big fraud that's gonna set him up with the questions.
No, you're a fraud, but it has nothing to do with the question.
How am I a fraud?
You just are.
Tell me how.
You just are.
You have no example, do you?
No, I just like the way you say you support people, and then you really don't.
Right.
So.
I've never supported Gay at all, Terry, and he's actually right about that. I admit that in that area I'm a fraud. Terry, he sends me an instant message saying, "Don't make me out to be the fool. I want the questions." I'm like, you're not getting the questions. What are you, Charles Van Dorn?
Whatever.
What the hell were you thinking? I'm going to give you the questions.
I don't want to be a fool on the air again. You make me out to be a fool all the time.
Well, you did it yourself this time, by the way.
So you wanted only it to be between me and you to set up the contest. Porta Potty Jay would know nothing about it.
Exactly.
No one would know anything about it. But I'd be giving you questions that you already knew were coming to you. That's what you wanted to happen on the air.
Thank you very much.
That is unbelievable, Terry.
I know. I'm shocked.
He is sunk to yet a new low.
Oh,
no, you know, it's the weight again that's bringing him down.
Yeah, wait till he lays on his mattress.
That is the most despicable thing. Of all the things, Gay, that you have put into the history, into the annals, into the memory banks through this program, this one may stand out as the most despicable.
Hey, you're not battling Alex Trebek, by the way.
Okay.
You're battling Porta Potty
If you can't beat that single brain-celled Porta Potty Jay.
Single tooth, by the way.
No teeth.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the tooth anymore. In a game of Who's the Dummy.
So we can't fight tooth and nail?
He has the nail, not the tooth.
I'm gonna fight.
What do I get out of this?
What do you get out of it?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, what is on the line?
Obviously, it's been very difficult for you to have to settle into the notion that you're not as smart as Porta Potty Jay because you lost that game of Who's the Dummy. It obviously bothered you so much that you haven't gotten over it. So just winning, the satisfaction of winning should be enough for you alone.
So he doesn't move up?
I'll tell you what. If they want to put actual serious wagers on the line here in this game of Who's the Dummy, Terry, we can make that happen.
Oh, okay.
No problem with that.
Sure.
Just got to think of what those, if it's going to be a wager, it's got to be something good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because last time, Gay was off the air for a month,
I got kicked off the air for a month, and I'm at number 17.
All right. Well, you think about what you would like to have happen to Porta Potty Jay if you win, and I'll have him think about what he'd like to have happen to you. And we'll see if we agree on that.
That happens to him? Why can't it be something good for me?
Well, what would you like if you win?
I don't know, but I'll think about it.
$30,000.
Right. Shut up. I don't want your damn money now.
Yeah, I can see you're not even close to getting it since Hotshot was on the phone with you over the weekend and you were engorged in Taco Bell.
Wow, really?
Is that what happened?
Do I not have any type of private life at all? Can I not?
Not when you're calling Hotshot and instant messaging me all the time.
Not when your license plate is gay phone operator.
All right.
Okay, that has nothing to do with it. I accept that. I made that choice.
So you're on the phone with him over the weekend, and what is he telling you?
Well, he says he has to go eat dinner. So I'm like, okay, see you later. What are you having? Taco Bell. 2 double-decker tacos and grilled stuffed burrito.
He already had it at his house.
Yes.
It was just waiting to be eaten.
Correct. And those grilled stuffed burritos are gigantic.
And those stuffed burritos didn't know what was in store for them a couple of seconds after he got off the phone.
Those grilled stuffed burritos are so damn good.
Oh, jeez. See? I mean, you wanted to win $30,000 that I put on the line. That money was, as I told you, Terry, as safe as kittens for the word go, Terry, as he can't stay away from the Taco Bell drive-thru. And if he can't stay away on a Sunday night, then what night is he going to stay away? I mean, he has said in the past, T-Man, I don't have the ability to go cook, and I don't have the ability to make stuff in my house because I'm working now. I can't prepare food. If he can't do it on a Sunday night when he's not working, when is he going to be able to stay away from the Taco Bell line? Never.
Right.
He goes because he wants to go.
I wasn't going to be able to win that bet from the beginning, and you knew it.
Oh, so it's my fault for making the bet. I'm a terrible guy.
No, you're a cheap bastard.
You knew
it. You know better. And
right.
You know that you're not going to put that kind of money out there on the line when you're going to lose.
How is it guaranteed that I was going to lose? How is it guaranteed that I was going to lose?
It wasn't guaranteed that you were going to lose.
I'm a cheap bastard for offering him $30,000 to get down to $225, Terry, by within a year.
And you were all gung-ho about it.
That makes me a cheap bastard.
I was gung-ho about it, but you know what? I'm at the point where I can't do it on my own. There's no way that I can lose weight on my own.
And you knew that, you cheap bastard.
Because I got these little group of midgets bringing me to the Taco Bell drive-thru every day. They won't leave me alone. You eat.
You are the weirdest guy in the history of the planet Earth.
Whatever.
And he also sent me a couple pictures of himself when he's like, oh, I hate these pictures. Look how big I look. I look awful. I hate my body. And so then he says, oh, I have to go eat dinner again. I got that. What are you having?
What am I supposed to have?
Kathy's making burgers for me. Jesus, you don't get it. You hate your body, but yet you're going to go slam 24 burgers.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow,
24 burgers.
I mean,
okay, 12.
It wasn't even 12.
How about a little turkey breast on a sandwich or something? You know?
Right, on wheat bread.
One saltine.
Wow.
No, but he says to me, well, I have to eat, don't I? Well, you don't have to eat that. Doesn't get it, won't win.
Good. Come on over, fix me some meals.
You know what is so crazy?
Yourself, can't you?
You know what's so crazy is that there's places now that actually you can go and prepare dinners and they stay like frozen for a while.
Please. Porta Potty Jay, can you get him on the phone? Thanks.
It's funny how he always wants people to fix problems that he creates.
Right.
At some point, you got to grow up and realize you can't have other people fix problems.
When he realizes,
I didn't ask anybody to fix the
you
problem.
just didn't come over and make your food. That's what he asked me.
When he realizes these trainers are going to make him do the work, as opposed to him thinking they're going to do the work for him, he's going to be out by week 3.
Oh, you mean I think they're going to do the
work for me?
Week 3.
A personal trainer just tells you how to do the proper exercises.
Exactly.
You still
That's
have
what
to
I
do
need.
them.
I don't know how to exercise properly. I never have.
And they are going to push you. You know that, Gabe.
That's fine.
They're not going to make it real easy.
However, the reality is that, believe it or not, we're rooting for your gay ass.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
We're hoping that you start slimming down pound by pound for the immediate and distant future.
Just in time for spring thaw with the Bears.
Wow.
How soon till he asks the trainer, so what do you want on your pizza again?
Yeah.
He'll have the trainers gaining 200 pounds before he loses 200 pounds. A porta potty.
They'll all be his size.
Tomorrow morning, we're expecting to have this reunion game of Who's the Dummy between you and Gay Phone Operator.
Oh, I thought we were going to have it next week.
Well, you're going to have to open your encyclopedias that much faster.
Well, and
brush up on your general trivia knowledge kind of stuff.
That's like almost impossible. With the questions you asked, there's no way for anybody to brush up.
That's
and I
correct.
like that.
That's correct.
Either you're a dummy or you're not.
Either you're a dummy or you're not. And tomorrow we will find out who... Now, you're both requesting that things be put on the line in this game of Who's the Dummy. I would like to take a break. And when I get back, I would like your suggestions as to what you would like to have happen to the other person if they lose. Do you understand what I'm asking of you?
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Hang on, boys.
What was the name of the show Charlotte Ray was on?
Gay could not answer the question, who played Edna Garrett on The Facts of Life television show, Terry?
Yep.
The answer was Charlotte Ray. He couldn't come up with the answer. Because he couldn't come up with that answer, he was the dummy. After all the questions we had asked, it was proven that he was the dummy. He has not recovered since. One of the gayest icons in the acting world, Charlotte Ray, and he couldn't get it. Well, tomorrow he gets to redeem himself. Mm-hmm. However, highly unlikely.
The T-Man. Cube 93. What's up, Seattle?
Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore. So is there a little Kutcher on the way? No. Ashton sat down with Ellen DeGeneres to set the story straight.
Oh, Steven, is that favorite show of yours still on the air, that Ellen DeGeneres show?
It's fun, yes.
She's still dancing?
Yes.
She is.
She does occasionally. I mean, she doesn't do it as much as she used to, I don't think.
Do you think she dances with a little more of a happy step when she gets a little action the night before from one of her gay lovers, or no? Because don't we all seem to come into work with a little more bounce when we get a little action
from our gay lovers?
Oh, geez.
Whoa!
Easy, sorry about that.
Well, she's got a pretty nice-looking girlfriend at this point. So
is that right?
Portia de Rossi.
Yeah.
So she's like...
She's really pretty.
I don't know what she looks like. She's like the lipstick lesbian
She's a
type.
blonde, yeah.
She was on Ally McBeal, the blonde on that.
Oh, yeah, big jump up from Anne Hesh, or what?
Well, no, she had Anne Hesh, and then she had somebody in between Portia and
I don't think you can have the name Portia and go wrong.
Ashton.
There is no substitute.
Yeah, I guess.
Ashton sat down with Ellen DeGeneres to set the story straight.
Is she pregnant, or do you want to talk about it? Do you not want to talk about it?
I don't know. I don't know if she is or not. Like, I go on the shows and I say no, she's not, and then the next day it's written, well, he sneakily was saying yes by saying no.
Is it a boy or a girl?
No!
That's good, solid entertainment.
Well, actually, all the magazines do have them saying that she's going to have a baby.
Yeah, but they don't have the chemistry that Ashton and Ellen DeGeneres have together on a set there, Terry.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. It was great television. I'm sorry I missed it.
She's chemistry with everybody.
She's good. I've seen her
she
show.
Well, eat your heart out, Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There's a new gay one in town.
A new lesbo in town.
Well, as long as her heart's chocolate covered, I'm sure she'll eat it.
Yes. Now back to the business at hand, Terry.
Yes.
Between a porta potty Jay, are you there?
Yes, T-Man.
And between well, it depends on how many you can. A gay phone operator, are you there?
I'm here.
Tomorrow morning?
Wow, big day.
Around this time?
Big day.
That long-awaited rematch. I could use some music here. Between gay phone operator.
He's hustling. Talk a little longer.
The challenger. And Porta Potty Jay. Can you pass the moment? The champion.
Yes, I'm ready.
In that last game that they had of Who's the Dummy, ladies and gentlemen. Gay phone operator has been rattled to the core ever since.
Yeah.
Not easy to rattle gay to the core.
Yeah, like you said, he has never recovered.
To the point where he was asking me to set him up with the questions.
Yeah.
You can't believe that.
Cheater.
Still.
That is pretty.
He's just a cheater in every facet. And
I thought he would come on and deny it.
well, he's not going to deny it because he's not going to lie. Because he knows that I could have the transcripts because you're able. That's why you got to be very careful on what you write people on Instant Messenger because they're able to print out transcripts these days. Now, I don't print those things out, but he doesn't know that I don't do that.
Right.
But it's always saved on your computer. I can find it for you.
Is that right?
No, you couldn't.
Every instant message conversation I've ever had is saved on my computer?
Of like the last week or so.
I have to burn that thing.
Wow. Have you had some doozies?
There's a setting to get rid of them.
No, who am I chatting with? Anyhow. Okay,
obviously gay, but...
Yeah, it's very exciting. What is that? What's that in the background?
It's my computer, I'm sorry.
Your computer's saying what? It talks to you now?
No, it just does this stupid thing.
Ding, ding. It sounded like a person.
It tells you when your hot pocket's ready or what?
No, it's this... I'll play it if you want.
What is that?
Here, hold on.
Big Bear ready.
Ding 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 dum 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 dum.
That's what gay sounds like when he's getting played with. Play with gay's lower extremities, or even his Adam's apple, Terry. That's what he sounds like in the company of a strange man.
That's why if you hear that at the bathhouse at the park, in the bathroom, you don't want to go in yet.
Right.
Hold it.
I'm really glad that you're doing everything you can to dispute the notion that you're the weirdest guy in the history of the world. I really appreciate that.
What the hell is that?
As I said, Terry.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning. Who's the dummy?
All right.
I hope you're going to be ready for that, Terry.
Absolutely.
Now, the question is, what's going to be on the line? What's going to be at stake? They both want the other to suffer.
Right.
If the other comes out the loser. Porta Potty J feels very confident he's going to win as long as the game is played straight up. Now, Porta Potty J is very concerned that there's going to be cheating, and I don't blame him, especially after Gay's request.
Yeah, right.
And you know, throughout my life, T, every time anybody got caught cheating, they were reprimanded for it.
Mm-hmm.
So in addition to what I thought up about the punishment for losing, I also added a little extra punishment for cheating.
Well, he's not going to cheat. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be played straight up. I want to see. I want to see who's the dummy more than anyone else. Why did he cheat already?
He
requested tried to get the answers from you, and that's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he requested that.
And you made up the lie about Crystal on Survivor.
That does not pertain to the situation.
Whatever.
Jay.
You cheated. You tried. You lied. Don't even blame me.
You don't even know what you're talking about. Stop making up excuses. Now listen, this is what I got.
No, wait a
for
minute.
you.
Wait a minute. I haven't asked you yet. What are you saying? That he cheated on Crystal Gay? What was that?
He cheated. He said Crystal was leaving him on Sin City Survivor so people would feel sorry for him. He's a freaking loser.
That was all true.
Well, some people don't believe that.
Well, then,
Porta
they have
Potty
their
J.
opinion.
Yes.
But it has nothing to do with who's the dummy, does it?
No, it does not. Now, Porta Potty J, if Gay were to lose again to you tomorrow in a game of Who's the Dummy, what would you like? I've given you ample time to think during the break about what you would like to have happen to Gay phone operator, something he'd have to do, something he'd have to pay, something that someone would be able to do to him. I don't know. The options are wide open here, but I've given you time to come up with something you would like to have happen if he loses. And that is what?
Well, first part of it is I want Gay to do 100 push-ups. Not only do I want Gay to do 100 push-ups, I want him to do 100 push-ups naked.
Oh, jeez.
Not only do I want him to do 100 push-ups naked, I want him to do 100 push-ups naked in front of his webcam.
Okay, he's a homosexual too.
A little bit more flavor.
It's been confirmed. Yeah.
With me under him.
We could take a mousetrap because he's probably got little balls.
Oh, jeez.
And put it right underneath his ball sack, so every time he goes down, he has to be just that more careful.
Right.
You want to go down. That's your problem.
Okay, let's see if we have it straight. I guess the Porta Potty J thinks he's humiliating Gay phone operator in this fashion. For as long as it takes, is that right, Porta Potty J?
I don't care if it takes an hour, a day, a week, or 6 months. I want 100 naked push-ups on top of a loaded mousetrap underneath his scrotum.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, Porta Potty J certainly put a lot on the line for Gay phone operator. If Gay doesn't accept, well, then I guess we cancel the game of... That's part of the game, Terry. The other is able to request what happens to the loser should it not be them. Now, Porta Potty J is saying, if I win, T-Man... Well, then Gay gets himself in front of his stupid little gay cam, naked.
Butt naked.
Oh, Lord. And
he
having
really wants to see me naked.
And having to do 100 push-ups, all the while, a loaded mousetrap lies beneath.
No girly push-ups neither. I'm talking on the toes, man, not on the knees.
As long as it takes, Terry, there's no time limit.
Wow.
If he's there by the year 2023, that's fine, as long as he completes his 100
well,
push-ups.
that's not fair. Let's put a limit. Let's put a 3-month limit on it.
3 months.
Very generous
How
of
about
you.
10 push-ups?
What?
100 push-ups was
I
his
could do
request.
that
I
in
asked them, Stephen. I asked them what the request is. I don't think this is unreasonable. Gay, do you accept the challenge?
100?
Fine.
Wow.
Gay must have a good thing in return for Porta Potty J.
Okay, it's that's settled. He has to use the mousetrap too. He just agreed.
Okay, he just agreed.
Okay, Porta Potty J, he agreed.
It sounds like Porta Potty J really wants this to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
really going to brush up on his general trivia tonight, Terry.
Now we have to hear about what
Gay phone operator has always speculated that Porta Potty J is a closet hiding homosexual.
Right.
And Porta Potty J is certainly going beyond the call of duty to dispose that myth right now. Yes, Gay, now it's your turn. You heard what is on the line if you lose the game of Who's the Dummy tomorrow. It could be rather humiliating. It could be rather exerting. It could be, a lot of things. What would you like Porta Potty J to do if you somehow miraculously, when the game is played straight up, are able to win in Who's the Dummy tomorrow morning?
Fine. Since he likes webcams so much, he needs to go in his closet, get out his little drag outfit, dress and drag, and sit in front of a webcam for 24 hours eating corn on the cob.
Oh, wow. He has to eat corn on the cob for the whole 24 hours?
Yeah, and if he drops it, if he falls asleep, then he starts over.
So if he falls asleep, he has to stay
There's only one problem with that request.
He has to stay awake for 24 hours, Terry, because if he falls asleep, he starts from minute 1 all over again.
Okay.
There has to be
have a webcam.
I'll get you to Kinko's that does.
Well,
then he'd have to sit in Kinko's.
Because everyone at Kinko's is sitting there eating nothing but corn on the cob, Terry.
Yeah, and Kinko's is open 24 hours.
I'll tell you what, since this is Gay's request, if you lose Porta Potty J, we'll send you a webcam. Do you have a computer?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because he requested emails.
Yeah, but he may not have a fast enough computer or the means to make this happen for Gay. This is very.
We'll send out GTIG there.
It's amazing how through this high, fierce competition of Who's the Dummy, you're realizing now all they're doing with one another is flirting.
No, not at all.
Wow, that is
So what's in it
the
for
way
the
it
winner?
sounds.
What's in it? What did we win? What are we
I don't
fighting
need a
for?
toothless wonder.
Oh, jeez. Well, I want to make sure we understand this right. Okay, first of all, can it happen? Can you get a webcam hooked up to your computer and make that work?
Would we be able to hook a webcam up to the computer?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right? It's
I'm
a
sure
Sony
she does when
Vaio,
he's
right?
not there.
Yeah, it's already on.
Yeah, it's a Sony Vaio. It's the latest model, so there's no problem.
Well, you big timer. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
Yes.
Drug deals must be doing pretty good.
Oh!
The only thing I'm going to be doing pretty good is sitting down eating popcorn watching your fat butt do push-ups.
Okay, drag boy.
It sounds like both their ads on Craigslist.
I know.
Wow.
So the corn on the cob has to be in his hands at all time in view of the webcam. Is that right, Gay?
Yeah.
And he has to munch away every once in a while. That'll be satisfactory to you, as long as he doesn't fall asleep or put down the corn on the cob in a 24-hour period.
And he's in drag.
And he's in drag. Yes.
Oh, but you get 3 months to do 100 push-ups?
Naked?
With a mousetrap.
With a mousetrap hovering under his balls, Porta Potty. It seems pretty fair to me.
I'd rather eat the corn on the cob.
That's fine.
Yeah, the more he thought about it, he's like, oh.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Why do you want it to eat corn on the cob, Gay?
Because he's a fucking hillbilly.
He's only got one tooth. That's not going to be easy.
One tooth.
Well,
From the streets of the city. What you talking about?
Yeah, you sound like you
smack, boy.
wow, you stupid okie. Sounds like a...
Sounds like Gay wants to slap him on the ass.
This is something you can find on the internet all the time. Your transvestite hillbilly, Terry.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be tough. That's going to be one row of corn at a time because you only have one tooth.
Well, he can keep on replacing the corn on the cob once one is finished, right? He can dispose of it and pick up another one, right?
Yeah, he better have Crystal boil up a bunch.
You know what, T-Man? This guy's got a big mouth. Keep bringing up my old lady, man. You know what? Just because I'm not out there, Gay, don't mean I can't touch you, man.
You want to touch me?
All he said was Crystal could boil up some
You don't know
corn.
the meaning of the word.
So what does that imply? What does that mean? You have peeps out here that immediately could go to his door and knock it down? Is that what you're threatening, or what?
Don't think he can't get smacked. That's all I'm saying.
What do you do? Call John your lover?
Wow.
John couldn't smack his way out of a wet paper bag.
Oh,
No,
geez.
you tried to smack his, though.
Oh, nice. All right. Anyhow, it sounds like a game of Who's the Dummy is in place. Terry, ready
Yeah,
to
but
go?
what do we win? See, we know what happens if we lose. What do we
Fine.
win?
I don't know. What
I
do
ain't
you
gonna
want?
get no satisfaction out of watching a fat
Send you
guy naked.
Well, you're not
$100.
used to getting satisfaction from Crystal. You should be used to it.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yo, keep taking them steps, son.
He doesn't like, Porta Potty J does not like when Gay phone operator mentions his girlfriend's name.
I
Yo,
know.
I ain't mentioning nobody in his family. How his dad used to touch him. I ain't mentioning that.
You just did.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Pappy used to touch you?
Pappy touched you,
That
Gay.
explains a lot, I guess.
Wow, we never knew.
Now we know how his watch broke.
Mm-hmm. The big hand was on the 8?
Yes.
Okay. Gay.
Yeah.
It sounds like we're ready to go, doesn't it?
God, I'm excited.
A Porta Potty.
Yes.
It sounds like we're ready to go tomorrow morning, doesn't it?
Oh, it's on. It's on.
Okay. It is on.
Yes,
wow.
it is. Like Donkey Kong.
May the best. Oh, yes. That old phrase never made more sense, Terry. It is on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Terry Free. And it'll be happening tomorrow morning again. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, maybe I can.
The T-Man.
A local teacher is on leave accused of giving alcohol to a teenager.
Oh!
The investigation is underway in the Pierce County town of Sumner.
Right.
The teacher works at Sumner Junior High. He allegedly gave alcohol to a 17-year-old student from Sumner High School.
17.
Families at the junior high just got a note home about the case.
Wow.
He gave a drink to a 17-year-old, Terry. Aren't these teachers supposed to prepare these kids for college?
I don't think like that.
Well, the most prominent aspect of college.
Sure.
If you're going to prepare them for college, you got to do it in every facet, including the most prominent ones, Terry.
So this is a beer bong, and this is how you do it.
Well, let me just tell you,
This is a goat.
I don't know if he gave him a beer bong and a goat. If you guys want to be funny about that, that's fine. I'm trying to be serious here and have a level-headed discussion. And the reality is that the drinking age is getting a little ridiculous, a little bit hypocritical. Are you telling me that you can go over and fight in a war and kill people and you're responsible and ready for that, but you can't have a drink?
Right.
Hey, you're not ready.
That's
Throw
true.
a grenade into a grade school over in Iraq. That's fine.
I don't think they're throwing grenades in grade schools, but...
Oh, maybe an accident.
Well, unless the bad guys are hanging out there.
So they thought.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. You're right.
No, oops, just a wedding. Okay.
Try it again tomorrow.
But would you please, I mean, of all the scandals the teachers have endured over the past number of years, we're approaching a decade of being in this time frame of teacher scandals personified. I don't think the teacher giving the kid a drink is the biggest one I've heard in recent memory. Not to say that the teacher shouldn't be talked to.
Right.
Maybe a star taken out of his book. But as far as making a big production, putting him on leave and making him resign or whatever, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. He didn't touch the kid inappropriately.
Exactly. He was about to, but he did.
Right, he didn't get drunk enough.
Someone stepped in and caught him before.
Right.
So, technically, he has done nothing major.
Right.
Fire him.
Man, a lot of these 17-year-olds need to have the rough edges smoothed out anyway. Let drink and take care of that. All right.
Wow.
Well, don't we all, Terry? All right.
You ever going to buy your son beer?
What was that?
You ever going to buy your son beer?
What do you mean? He's already on...
He got in the bottle
He's got
already.
a fifth already.
Second keg right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, the drinking age until, I think, 1970, whatever, I think it was different in pretty much every state, but all through the 70s, the age started getting raised from 18 to 21. Don't you think maybe it's time to bring it back down now?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
They're doing it anyway.
Tired of buying those 18-year-old girls beer.
Mm-hmm. Well, why not just bring
Buy
it down?
yourself.
Bring it down to 12.
Sure, you are.
So Stephen, with you being obviously not liking the conversation about, 18 being a drinking age, then maybe they should put the age of 21 to be able to let our boys go over and fight.
I said I had a problem with lowering the age. I think just saying that because they're going to do it anyway, lowering the age, I think that's a dumb reason.
Well, what about the reason of if they're mature enough to go fight in a war, they should be mature enough to drink? Do you have any feelings on that?
I don't, actually.
Okay. That one's tougher to argue, isn't it?
It is tough to argue.
Yes.
He's too busy burning a CD right now.
No,
He's looking for
he's too busy looking on the internet for all the movies he's going to go see when he's in Vegas.
Yes. Right. He's going to have a list for
I honestly caught him at his computer yesterday, and this is how I question sometimes whether Stephen is an immoral, just deviant fiend.
Oh.
Or if he's everything he says he is. If you believe in the camp that says Stephen is everything he portrays himself to be, well, some credibility was added yesterday when I caught him at his computer checking out movie times in Vegas as to when he could go see The Pacifier.
He really will go see a movie in Vegas.
The fact that he's going to be in Vegas over the weekend, going to a movie theater, going to catch a movie that he has plans to go see a movie with Terry Free sitting over here.
I believe
$9 to Lowe's instead of the mob. That's what I'm going to do.
I cannot imagine someone going to Vegas and going to a movie.
Well, why do they have theaters there?
They don't.
We have to drive to California.
You have to drive to L.A.? Are you telling me they actually have theaters in Vegas? I lived in Vegas for 6 months. I don't remember seeing a theater.
Oh, wow. It's just
Yeah,
gambling.
they do. It's actually, there's one right by MGM.
Okay, fine.
It's where the little Coke factory is, where you can catch the Coke in the cup.
Oh, that's another conversation he had with me when we were walking out. We were talking about the movie. He goes, it's right by the Coke Museum.
Well, you know what?
And the M&M Museum.
You know what? Maybe I've been
from all over the world.
Maybe I've been closing in on gathering all this evidence for Stephen being this deviant fiend that I really, truly believe deep inside he is.
Yeah.
That he set me up yesterday, and he purposely got me to catch him online checking out the movie times, when really he'll be at some of your most deviant S&M clubs all the while.
I was at putacollaronmeinvegas.com.
And spank me.
Wow.
He's got the chicken suit packed. I saw in the suitcase.
Yes, the gorilla suit, the butler chaps, everything ready to go. He gets to spend a weekend away from his lovely wife, and he's going to make the most of it. And you are too, Terry. And maybe you two are in cahoots. Maybe you're in cahoots.
That could be.
Because I can't imagine anyone going to a movie.
We're in a movie.
We're really tearing it up in Vegas here at the movie theater.
We're going to the outlet mall, too.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, Steven, you going to put a shot in your Slurpee? I mean, don't get crazy here. You guys can't be going to a movie, can you?
No, we are.
I think you two are going to do something very dirty.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Terry's gotten all fired up about this Caribbean model that's secured his spot on the plane.
That's because I saw the picture and he's everything that I was hoping he'd be.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yes, he is.
I passed that picture on to you, and you were happy with what you saw?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's not some hack Caribbean model. He's everything you wanted.
Yes.
Well, Terry, as you pointed out, you're not able to get yourself into a state where you're all Terry-free tipsy and you start touching this guy. You know that, right? You're aware of that. You're not going to violate anything after being a pathetic wandering the earth soul that you were for the past 2 decades, Terry. Yeah. Now that you're married, you're not all of a sudden going to throw that all the way from one little roll in the hay with your run-of-the-mill Caribbean model, right?
No, I will not do that.
Of course you can't.
That's why she's seeing Miss Congeniality, too, with me.
Oh, yeah.
But listen to her talk about the picture she saw.
Well, he is attractive.
You're
I
all
mean,
worked
there's
up.
nothing wrong with
I think the words.
saying, hey.
I think the words you used were, "He's everything you hoped he'd be."
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with saying "hey" when it doesn't lead to anything else. But Terry, when you say "hey" to a black Caribbean handsome model, it typically leads to something more, Terry. It typically leads to something that may make you come back with all kinds of secrets. But fortunately, as everyone knows, what goes on in Vegas.
No.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You're hoping that adage holds true, Terry, and you're really going to get a freaky between you, Stephen, and the Caribbean model.
Oh, yeah, nice little threesome there.
No. There's a place just outside of Vegas where you can shoot automatic weapons. I may go check that out, too.
That's great.
Because I hope you remember the rule of thumb when you're an elderly married woman like yourself, Terry.
Yes.
And that is that you can look, but you can't touch.
Oh.
You can say hey, but you can't make hay.
Right.
You can think to yourself wild thoughts.
Wild thoughts.
But you can't let any actions result from them, Terry.
Now, what is
or as Howard Jones may be ready to explain. You can get close, but you can't touch. Terry Free, let me have him explain it. I tell ya! You can look at the menu, but you just can't eat. Oh, that's gotta suck. You can feel the cushions, but you can't have. Oh, that's torture! You can dip your foot in the pool, but you can't have a well, the weather's not right anyway. You can feel the punishment, but you can't scream. Don't you know? And you want to. Oh, do you want to? Oh, feelings mutual. Sounds fair! Yes. And no one what? And no one what? No one ever is to what? Oh! Well, then it all cancels out then. Oh, isn't that lovely, Terry?
I'm just spell it out for you like that.
Yes. You're going to remember that golden rule, Terry?
Absolutely will.
Okay. Well, that sounds counterproductive. I got it. Yeah, I think we get the point. Okay. Just want to make sure you're in line there, Terry.
Absolutely.
You go to your movie there, Terry.
I will.
At the movie, I will look at the menu and order the big bucket of popcorn.
Oh, I don't doubt it for a second.
If I come back all greased up.
I truly believe that Stephen has never looked at a menu where he never ate. Despite how long Howard Jones has been a national treasure.
Right.
Even though he's an international superstar. Huh? Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. You're cool on this, Terry?
I'm cool.
Okay. Oh, just.
Love that song.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You'll be dancing naked with your Caribbean model there in your hotel room?
No.
Do it, Terry?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misread what
you did.
What your intentions were there. Oh, what else is going on
I
in the
love that
world?
song. Sure translated into that, though.
Yeah. I know what she's thinking, Stephen. I've been working with this woman for a long time. You still feel the pain, do you, Terry?
Oh. Bring the pain.
Yes. You know, we do. Oh, that's the truth. I know it was. I know it was. It's the what again now? Oh, wow. So we're all fine then. If no one ever is to blame, Terry.
Yeah?
Seems like we all got built-in excuses. No one ever is to what again now? Yeah. Seems like a good little motto to me, Terry. Well, I did do everything that you claim I did, but no one ever is to blame. So, hey, give me a lot.
The new motto of Vegas.
What do you have now, Terry?
Got a story out of Naples, Florida.
In what?
I have a story out of Naples, Florida.
In Naples? Out of here, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
About a young lady there.
Can Howard Jones finish up on the keyboards here, please? Please hit his final triangle note there.
I know.
Hard-pressed to find a triangle in a song in the modern day, Terry.
That's true.
Usually means dinner served.
And yet...
Not too many rappers.
Why do I get the sense Stephen will not travel without his triangle?
Played it in high school.
We never doubted it, Stephen. It's not like we needed to hear it from you. What else? Yeah, Naples, Florida.
Out of Naples, Florida, I got a story here about a 49-year-old woman who was arrested because she shot her neighbor's 2-pound chihuahua.
Those chihuahuas can be very intimidating.
That's what she's claimed.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
If it wasn't for the bullet going through the chihuahua head, Terry,
right,
she would have been teared to ribbons.
That's right. That's why she said, she used a shotgun, mind you, to kill the 2-pound chihuahua.
Well, you can't expect to kill any chihuahua with just some plain old Glock, Terry.
God,
you got to go with the heavy artillery.
Anyway, the judge sentenced her to 30 days in jail for felony and animal cruelty. Plus, she has 2 years of probation and 6 months.
That's what the Louisville Cardinal better bring tonight to the game if they want to shoot down the dogs, Terry.
Shotgun.
They better bring a shotgun.
I'm going to take them out.
Because Huskies will not be beat tonight, Terry Free.
Yeah?
And I know you'll be sitting glued to the TV, dressed in purple.
Oh.
Ready to root them on to the Elite Eight, don't you know?
Actually, I have a
you got a movie to go to?
No, I have a basketball, Darian's basketball game that I have to go to.
Wow.
So, I'll be missing that. I'll be drenched in red.
He'll have other basketball games, though.
Well, I know, but...
It's not every day that the local college hero team, Terry, is in your Sweet 16 of the college basketball tournament.
I understand.
And yet you're going to go some little nickel and dime little pickup game that your son's going to be in?
It's his middle school game. It's
with a haircut that he could never choose anyway?
It's the last one of the season. Come on. Go Kylo Cougs.
Go what?
Kylo Cougs.
Kylo Cougs.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything Coug is all...
Hey, isn't that great?
Good with you.
All good.
Terrific.
Yeah.
So is this woman going to be reprimanded for shooting a chihuahua with a shotgun?
I just told you what she received.
Or is she going to get a purple heart or whatever? What?
No,
What is she going to get?
She got 30 days.
30 days.
In jail. She also has 2 years probation and 6 months of house arrest. Wow.
Terry, there are a couple of final seats remaining on our party plane to Vegas. Do you realize that 2 people qualified yesterday? One person on this program and another person at 2 p.m. I imagine that's during the Karen Wilde program extravaganza.
Yes.
Yes.
She's wild.
Now, one is named Anna Bush.
Anna Bush?
Anna Bush. By the way, I remember her name because she won't let me forget it. She emails all the time.
Okay.
She desperately wants to go on this trip to Vegas to such a degree that she emails nonstop.
Obviously not interesting emails.
Yeah, they're all right.
Okay.
They're just a little bit overdone.
Well.
And Vicky Buckley, Terry, is also someone who qualified yesterday, hoping to be on that party plane to Vegas. I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm going to keep it very short here. I have two pieces of paper in my hand. One's in my right hand, one's in my left hand. Pick one. That'll be the winner. And if you don't pick Anna Bush, you'll have to deal with her wrath because she'll be emailing you nonstop while you're trying to sit and enjoy a nice Vegas movie. Go ahead, Terry. What do you choose here? Right hand, left hand. You can't see which one is which, right?
No, I can't.
Real quick, what do you want? Then we got to qualify someone for the last spot.
Yeah, this is it, huh?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This is the last day to qualify. The plane is near capacity. The plane is pretty much being secured, your cabin door shut, your pilot putting on the no smoking sign. We are ready for takeoff. Right hand, left hand. Right hand, left hand. What do you want?
Right hand.
Oh, jeez. You picked Vicky Buckley, Terry.
Oh,
wow. You see, it's in my right hand here.
I do see.
I'm not playing games here.
No, I understand.
You went against the Bush.
Oh, damn.
Anna Bush, Terry Free, has caused you to miss your flight.
Sorry, Anna.
And Terry Free has caused you to miss what will be an unbelievable weekend in Vegas where you can catch up on all the movies you've missed over the past 6 months.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Anna Bush was in the wrong hand.
I could rip her up now, Terry.
Oh, my gosh.
Because you determined that she is not Vegas worthy.
I just picked a hand.
Damn shame, Terry.
What do you have against her?
Especially
Her last name.
when Vicky Buckley is 40 years old.
Oh.
I think what Terry subconsciously is pointing out here is that she wants to be in Vegas with her peers.
There you go.
Where's she going to stow her walker?
Stow her walker.
Come on.
Got a bunch of little rascals set up for all the people you're choosing in your age bracket to hang around in Vegas with you, Terry.
Oh, goody.
But
I'll lead the group on a tour.
Vicky Buckley from Drayton. Never hear of Drayton, Washington?
No, I have not.
Steven?
I think South Puget Sound somewhere.
D-R-A-T-O-N, Drayton, Washington. Never heard of it?
D-R-A-Y-T-O-N.
Well, unless Pasty spelled it wrong, maybe it is D-R-Y. But it says Drayton.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either.
All right.
You ever hear of her Social Security number 5?
Oh, geez,
yeah.
stop.
So I got my new shoes.
Mm-hmm. Well, Vicky Buckley is going, and Anna Bush is not, Terry.
Oh.
And just detecting the way Anna Bush sends emails, at a feverish pace, Terry.
Yeah?
You're going to have quite the friend there.
Well, hey.
Because I would have picked my left hand. I would have picked Anna Bush.
I just picked a hand, man.
Okay. Yes. She would have loved to have gone to a movie with you, Terry.
I'm sure she would have.
What does a 40-year-old want to go for?
I don't know. But I think she qualified on yesterday's show, and she said she gets pretty wild.
Well, goody.
If we would have known she was 40, we would have immediately disqualified her, but that's too late now.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I was wrong. I think Drayton's up by Blaine.
Well, okay, thanks for the follow-up there, Stephen. We wouldn't have been able to get on with our day. Now we can.
I can sleep.
The T-Man. It's the Cube 93.
For a moment, I felt I'm watching a movie.
Sammy Alamron says the vicious 7-car crash in front of his car dealership took 3 surreal seconds, with one truck flying through the air and 5 other cars ripping into the other.
Terry, did you hear this big news yesterday? Did you hear the big story of the day?
Yes, I did.
Dude, girlfriend packing up pretty much is the story we're hearing, and ready to move out of his life. Trying to drive down 99 and start a new existence, is chased down by her boyfriend. He holds a gun to his window and in her direction, Terry, and he tries to veer her off the road. And
yes.
The result of that is a 7-car pileup, 2 people still in the hospital. This guy, obviously a pretty crazy mother trucker, Terry, was not playing games there on the big old highway.
No, not at all.
Is 99 considered a highway?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Not playing any games there on the highway, Terry. He was pretty revved up.
Yeah. Very.
What'd she do to him?
Obviously, she was acting like a pretty crazy bunch herself there, Terry, to get a man worked up in that fashion.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is her fault. I forgot.
Well, she shouldn't leave until he's ready for her to go, Terry.
Oh, right.
For a moment, I felt watching a movie.
Sammy Alamron says the vicious 7-car crash in front of his car dealership took 3 surreal seconds, with one truck flying through the air and 5 other cars ripping into the other.
The noise, it was just so loud. The impact was just, and the screeching in the metal, it was just so loud.
Yeah.
I could feel it in my bones.
Oh, wow.
And all of this...
I can feel it in his bones, Terry. He was a distance away, and yet he felt it in his bones.
Right in his bone.
He wants $4 million to take care of his bones.
Yeah, I bet.
They've been rattled. They'll never be the same.
I could feel it in my bones.
And all of this because of road rage. An angry 39-year-old man driving this pickup truck.
Well, this is not road rage. This is domestic violence. Road rage is when 2 people are unhappy with the way the other is driving, or at least one person, and they go after that car in an impulsive fashion. This guy saw his girlfriend leaving the house or the apartment that they lived in and hunted her down.
Yeah.
This is not road rage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took place on a road, and there was a 7-car pileup, but it's not your classic definition of road rage.
Right.
And all of this because of road rage. An angry 39-year-old man driving this pickup truck, chasing and bumping into this truck, being driven by his girlfriend. He reportedly pointed a pellet pistol at her, and her truck became airborne when she veered into northbound Aurora traffic at a high speed.
Airborne, Terry. She's one of the 2 ladies. I think it's 2 ladies that are in the hospital as a result of the 7-car pileup. Everyone was hurt.
Yeah.
All cars pretty much destroyed. And, fortunately, it looks like no one is going to lose their life over this very unfortunate situation.
The woman inside this car had her legs trapped in mangled metal, and her car caught fire.
We tried to put the fire out. We got the fire extinguisher, and the woman inside, she was stuck, actually, and we tried to get her out.
The man police arrested for causing this crash and chasing and possibly rear-ending his girlfriend was not hurt.
All right, easy. Even though it's a domestic dispute, allow them their private moments.
Rear-ending his girlfriend.
Oh, jeez.
Rear-ending his girlfriend.
Okay, maybe we want to choose a different term.
Was not hurt, but he was still out of control after the collision.
Wow.
It didn't even look like it fazed him. It didn't even look like he had any remorse. I mean, he just got out and was still screaming.
Ow! 7 cars piled up. You crazy bitch! He's still screaming at her.
Wow.
He doesn't even realize, like, oops, okay, what have I done here?
Well, no.
Sorry. They're just having a fight.
Right.
Man.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Guy's totally whacked out of his mind. He's still screaming at her with 7 cars of innocent people piled up behind them.
Mind your business, copper.
Wow.
Between us.
It's between me and her.
And she's laying there all mangled.
Hey, everyone else, I'm sorry about your cars.
All right.
But she's making me mad today.
It didn't even look like he had any remorse. I mean, he just got out and was still screaming.
Eyewitnesses pulled this injured man out of his car and kept the woman in this car awake while they put the fire around her out.
I mean, you need to be driving down the street, typical day you're expecting,
right.
Going to the store, buying a carton of milk, and you get caught up in this dude's rage with his girlfriend trying to leave him, and you wind up hurt and maybe in the hospital. You need that in your life?
No.
I think that was pretty much the answer we were looking for. God. You don't really need that in your life, do you?
No.
No.
Right against it.
Also a good rule of thumb, don't date a guy that drives a pickup.
It's pretty much a thing that a mother should tell a daughter from, like, age 3 and on.
No pickup driving
That's
boyfriends.
Right. At least do everything in your power to try to do your best to eliminate any boyfriends that drive pickup trucks.
Now, vans, those are okay?
Minivans, unless he has an already ready-made family, I don't see a reason for that either.
Oh, my
Especially the one with the AstroTurf there in the background. These people are very crazy themselves.
The airbrush drawing of the Viking holding the woman in his arms on the side of the van. Those are the ones I like.
How about a nice sedan? Is that too much for a mother to hope for her daughter, Terry?
Nice little 4-door.
That she has a boyfriend that drives a 4-door or a 2-door sedan, Terry?
Right. Gosh.
I guess everyone out there can't be that lucky. Some ladies have to settle for men who drive pickups.
Yeah.
And kept the woman in this car awake while they put the fire around her out,
That's nice.
Despite the danger to themselves.
That's what a woman needs when she was just looking to go to the pet store and buy a little bird seed for her little parrot.
Right.
To all of a sudden, before she knows what hits her, firemen are putting flames out that are around her.
Right.
And then she learns after she escaped death that it was because some guy was pissed at his girlfriend.
Because she's trying to break up with him.
And he literally, Terry, the story goes, he was steering her off the road.
Yeah.
Obviously trying to kill her at that moment. I mean, you steer someone off the road, you're obviously trying to kill them.
Right. You're
There's
not
two ways
just
around
trying to
that.
stop them.
You're not just trying to stop them when you're trying to steer them off the road.
Yeah.
Now, the man accused of starting this whole thing is in the King County Jail right now. We're told he will be charged at least with several counts of vehicular assault, domestic violence charges.
Does that sound like enough? What do you think, Terry Free? Obviously, you have a very soft spot for domestic violence. You have shared with us that you've been on the wrong end of domestic violence.
Whoa.
As opposed to
Well,
the right
I pissed
end.
somebody off, damn it.
Well, you ought to be the bunt that you are.
That makes sense, though. You can get on people's skin pretty easy.
Yes. Since then, Terry makes sure she's on the right end of domestic violence.
She punches first.
She's going to be the disher-outer.
Right.
See, now that you are the disher-outer, Terry, can't you see the point of view? Oh, no, all right, never mind.
Anyway.
Okay. Seeing that this is a very serious subject in your mind, and it should be in everyone's, domestic violence, yes, is unnecessary. What do you think this guy, now learning the result of his behaviors, Terry, caused a lot of innocent people to have their lives, bodies, minds, and cars wrecked?
Right.
Do you think he should be getting for his actions, Terry?
What should he be getting?
Yes. If you're the jury, a jury of one, if you're the judge, the jury, and the stenographer, what do you think should be put on the record as far as this man's sentence? If you're the one holding the key to the lock on the door of the prison cell that he'll be spending time in, how long do you keep that door locked before you open it up and say, okay, start your life anew?
15 to 20.
Wow! Come on.
Yes.
Community service.
But that's what he should get, but he won't get it.
He'll pick up some trash, community service, go on with his life.
Right, absolutely.
No, he'll do time. This dude's
What,
this
a
dude's
year
doing time.
maybe?
No, he'll do more than that.
No, he won't.
He's lucky he didn't kill someone. He'd be spending the rest of his life in jail. So that's so weird. If he would have killed someone, which was out of his control, he could have easily killed someone.
Right.
If he would have killed somebody, his life is gone, rest of it in prison, end of story. No. But fortunately, he didn't kill anyone, so he, even though what he did was more than enough to kill someone, is not going to go to jail probably for more than a couple of years. 15, what do you say, 15 to 20?
15 to 20.
Should be what it is, though.
It's pretty harsh, Terry.
It is.
Man was having a bad day.
Whatever.
She got under her skin a little bit. Women can
Whatever.
do that.
Yeah.
5 years max.
No.
I say at least 5. Probably 5 to 10. He's not going to do 5 to 10.
Depends on his record. This is an isolated incident.
No, they are. I saw it in another newscast. I saw this being talked about. It was all over the news that he has, I believe, a history of domestic violence. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I didn't hear that. I don't know.
Maybe it'll be the third strike.
I have voices going all over my head.
But this could be 3 strikes all in one, though, I would think.
I can't say that with any certainty, but I think I might have heard that he has a history of domestic violence, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know much.
Can you have 3 strikes in one incident?
Oh, geez. No, you cannot get 3 strikes in one incident.
Well, if you're charged with, vehicular...
It would be a 3-pronged little violation against you, but it's 3 strikes or 3 different instances.
I see.
All right?
3 different times.
Stephen making it very clear to us he's never fractured a law in his life.
So you can't, steal a candy bar, jaywalk, and then punch a police officer. You don't go to jail.
And you can do that all in one fell swoop.
Right.
But if you do it 3 separate times, you go to jail for life. This guy gets community service.
Oh, right. And which is so
Stephen, Terry says 15 to 20. It sounds like you're siding with her. Is that appropriate? I mean, appropriate is the word that I'm going to use here. Does that sound appropriate to you?
Yeah, it does. Got to get these, everything that happened in this incident adds more and more to it. I mean, you bring it on the road, you involve innocent people. I mean, all of that's an extra 5 to 10 years.
Right.
The fact that when it was all pretty much said and done, the cars were all piled up, the incident was done, the injured were already suffering, and he gets out of his car and still is screaming at her and shows no immediate remorse. Does that factor in on your sentence, yes or no?
Doesn't factor in on my sense. I mean, if he instantly shows remorse, that doesn't mean anything. He still did it.
But the fact that he didn't, does that add any time?
Well, it depends on if he was breaking a law by going out and if he was trying to hit her or something like that while he was out there. That would, yes.
All right, let's go to the phones. 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. You can talk about anything you want to talk about. If you want to talk about this situation that happened right on the streets where we drive every day.
Whoa.
That's right.
I think that no remorse thing hurts him more in court than
Yeah,
it
it
does.
does. Yeah, you're right.
To the jury.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hey, man, this is John. I got called earlier last week about the Tower of Truth.
Okay, John, what's up?
And just giving us an update of what's going on
The
there.
wife.
The what?
The wife. We called his wife. And,
We did?
Yeah, she's trying.
Was I here
she
last
wanted
week?
to go to Vegas. She wanted to qualify for Vegas.
Right.
And they're splitting up. And
Yeah.
it was a sordid.
Because she's a lying bunt.
Did he make it on the plane or no?
No, I don't believe so.
No. So what are you saying, John? You're tailing her right now? You're about to steer her off the road? What?
No, I'm not a disgruntled ex-husband or anything yet.
Okay,
but,
Yet.
I was just trying to qualify for the last seat on the
She's
plane.
getting close. Right. All right, sir. When I start to qualify people in the next hour, hopefully you'll call back at that time.
All righty.
Yeah. All right. Sound good?
That'll work.
All right, Johnny, be good. All right.
One more bitchy comment. It's bumper cars time on I-90.
Yeah. He's the one who asked his wife why.
Terry, you're not going to help me.
Oh, okay.
1-866-663-T-Man. You're on the air. Hello.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
What's up, dude?
Hey, they showed that live on, I guess, one of the collision stores right there caught it on camera, and they showed it live.
They did? I didn't see that on the news.
I saw that this morning.
You saw the live footage on tape, Steven?
Yeah.
You saw the accident happen in real time?
Yeah, in real time.
I bet that was crazy. Yeah.
He rammed the backside of her pickup like as she was going down the middle of the lane.
Rear-ending his girlfriend.
Yes.
Whoa.
All right, well, I need to see that. I don't know why, I just need to see it.
Yeah, it's something that's going to be on one of those video police chases.
No, Steven says he has it. You have it on tape, Steven?
Oh, I don't have it physically. I saw it this morning, though. But I'll look and see if they have it on their website.
Man.
Probably do.
And then he was getting mad at the police officers when they were handcuffing him, putting him in the car.
No.
Here it is. Watch video.
Get your hands off me, you pigs! Boy, I love that.
Between me and her, man!
Right.
Not anymore.
Why are you getting into our business? Well, you just almost killed 7 innessent people. Maybe that has something to do with it, sir.
Yeah, he's going to at least get 6 months, but, that's...
Oh, wow. 6 months. Woo!
He'll
That's
be out
a
for
lot.
the new year.
Terry, do you think there'll be an outcry from the public if the sentence is not strong enough, if they don't treat this guy with enough severity? Do you think there'll be some kind of... Because this seems to have pissed people off, this story. I'm hearing a lot of people's reactions to this story, and they seem to be bothered by it.
Well, yeah, it has. But the thing is that regardless of if there's a big outcry against it, nothing's going to change. I mean, drunk drivers who kill somebody don't get that many years either.
Ridiculous.
And that is absolutely
really ridiculous.
They didn't know what they were doing. You're on the air. Hello.
Drunk driver should be.
Oh, yeah, that's just...
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on.
Hi.
What's up?
You know what? My name is Taisha, and I'm calling from Tacoma.
Good morning, Taisha.
He deserves at least 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think at least 10 years. For someone that don't even think about it, just think about it. In 4 months, he'll be over her, and he'll be running somebody else off the road.
Do you have more or less remorse for this guy, if you have any at all, as compared to a drunk driver who kills someone? Who do you... Are they equally same category?
To me, they are, yes, absolutely.
The fact that this guy wasn't drunk and had a clearer head than your typical real fallen down drunken driver. Do you feel more sorry perhaps for a drunken driver that kills someone?
No.
You don't feel any more sorry for a drunken driver that kills someone as opposed to this guy who had a plan, he was on a mission, he was going to get this bitch. If she wasn't going to be with him, she was going to be with no one, he was going to run her off the road.
No.
You don't feel more sorry, if that makes any sense, for a drunken driver who gets in the car not even realizing what he's doing?
No, he realizes what he's doing
Not
when he's
always.
sitting there at the bar. Because we all know that you shouldn't drive drunk.
Bad things happen to good people.
Whatever.
You're on the air.
It's like I'm doing ads now for a DUI lawyer.
This situation yesterday is kind of premeditated.
That's why I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking. If you're going to be overly mad, you might be saving more of your anger for this guy as opposed to the drunken driver. Not that drunken driver deserves any kind of remorseful type feelings. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
I think I'd agree with Terry. I think he should get 10 to 15, serve 8 to 10.
Terry said 15 to 20.
15 to 20, serve 8 to 10.
Terry thinks you're being easy on the guy.
But he knew what he was doing, and he was still angry when he hurt all these people, and he knew it.
Yeah.
And no remorse, you're right, yeah.
But nobody died.
I mean, usually,
This time.
even if a guy's in a rage over his girlfriend and gets, like, so just beyond control that he does something bad, you would think the moment that he realizes what he did, he'd be like, oh, my God. You know, something like that.
Would stop him and say... And,
holy crap. Yeah. People are all hurt. Oh, you know, something like that.
Right, but no, instead he gets out of the car and he's still bitching at her when she's laying out there on the ground.
And yelled at the cops for putting the cuffs on him.
So...
That's weird.
Whatever.
Stephen, what is that in the background?
People yelling as they walk by.
Okay.
That's nice of
all fired up this morning. Stephen's doing his part of the show this morning from a local grocery store. And we want to give them a plug right now, Stephen. Go ahead. Tell us where you're at.
The Duval Safeway. Hey, come on out. Say hi.
Duval has a Safeway?
Man, I don't know, Terry. I just remember back in the day where I wasn't married. Girl breaks up with me. I'm going on a joyride singing, I'm single again! Yeah! How many times I tried to have it be over?
Right.
With girls that just kept hanging around.
Tried to keep moving out those cows, and they just stayed there.
The best is when they, like, feel sorry for you. I'm sorry about this. You're thinking inside, oh, yes.
Why isn't this dude just whistling Dixie, driving down the road, feeling like he's got the freedom that every man so desperately covets?
You dust off the black book and start hitting it hard.
He's bit by the love bug.
Yes, he was.
What was that, Man, I must have got an immunization shot back in the day.
That's why you wear a backpack of insecticide.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just, I've got a comment on this little incident we're talking about. Depending on the guy's record, which I gather has been pretty bad, he's had some domestic violence in the past, but if that wasn't the case, I think he ought to get like 30 days and some probation and some counseling.
So if he has no record, 39-year-old man, lived a long time, Terry, has a clean as a whistle type police record, you think the appropriate sentence, given all that he did yesterday, is 30 days and pick up some trash?
Well, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so, because, everybody can flip once in a while, I mean, haven't you ever just really went off and done things that you were
Yeah, but you got to be responsible for your actions. If you hurt 7 people in their cars that could have easily died, let's say somebody died, do you change your opinion then? Because it's still the same guy flipping.
Well, yeah, I can see that, but you also got to look at manslaughter. I mean, people kill their wife with a drill in the garage because they flipped. And they go to court, they're in jail for 9 months, 10 months to a year.
Come on, manslaughter's more than 9 months.
Well, but time served. But he's right.
It's only 9 months.
Well, because of the soft and fruity area that we live in, people seem to think that, we'll just send 30 days, have him pick up trash, and go to counseling, and everything will be all right.
Right.
Listen to Stephen talking about the place that he was born, raised, and still lives, and refuses to leave.
I live in a red county,
condemning it as a soft and fruity area.
Well, it is.
Well, if you despise it so much, if you're such a self-loathing resident, Stephen.
That doesn't mean I'm self-loathing.
Why don't you just pack up the old backpack and move?
I just think that they're a little soft on some things at times.
And
this will be one of those cases.
Except for the CAO that I'm voting for, Stephen.
You're on the air.
Screw you and your land.
Is this me?
Yep.
You won't ever get to vote on it. That's true.
How's it going, guys? How you doing, T-Man?
What do you got, dude?
Well, I just want to call in and say that I agree with you, T-Man. And I
don't even know what my opinion was. But I like that you agree anyway, yes.
I hear what you've been posing here for the last 5 minutes or so. And I hear what Terry's saying, too. And, Terry, I got to say, I'm sorry. I like you, but you're wrong. There's a big thing to going to jail. I mean, you don't have to send someone to jail for the rest of their life for them to learn.
No, Terry's not saying the rest of life. She's saying 20 years. I'm saying I'm actually saying about 5 to 7 years at minimums. Probably more, maybe leaning towards 10.
So this guy thinks that that's 20 years is the rest of your life. What if, for example, I mean,
it's a good part of your life.
Well, still, but he affected how many people for the rest of their lives? Yeah. What kind of excuse are you going to give? I mean, what's that?
You get in a car accident, you're not affected the rest of your life.
I hear you, Terry.
Insurance fixes it, you move on.
This is different than a car accident.
This is different, Hotshot. I mean, people got injured. Their lives are going to be changed.
Okay, you go to the doctor, you get your car fixed, you move on.
Oh, okay.
You're not dead.
He did have motive.
Oh, my God.
Motive, but he's stupid. There's a lot of stupid people in this world. 5 years to 10 years, even 15 years will change your life. and maybe make you a better person. 20 years, anything more than that is just going to kill the guy.
Oh, well.
So,
Shoot.
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I got kids, too. Kill the guy if we can, but we can't.
What if it wasn't domestic? What if it wasn't domestic violence, Terry? That seems to be, as I said, a very tough spot when it comes to you. What if it was, as we hear about a lot of the times, more than ever? No, not road rage. A drag race. Drag racers only have fun kind of intentions, but somebody coming around the turn there got sideswiped. Just trying to head home from a day's work, and they get injured.
Same thing. They're doing an illegal activity.
15 to 20 years to that person, too?
Illegal activity.
Yeah, I think you have to say that now, because you've already established 15 to 20 years. I think this has more to do with domestic violence. That's fine. If you want to...
Why make these people the victims all of a sudden? All of a sudden, the guys who caused the accident, he's a victim here.
Still a victim when this guy goes away to 15 to 20 years. It doesn't help their wounds.
And when you're drag racing now, there's more than one. There's like at least 2 people involved that know what they're doing.
Hey, I'm siding with you. I'm saying more than he's probably going to get. I'm saying 5 to 10 years, Terry. Terry? But a couple of big bangs at the auto shop, most of these people are going to be fine. Take a risk anytime you get in a car anyway.
That's true.
That is true.
You want to make sure you're safe, stay under your covers. Then the roof will cave in.
Tree falls on your house.
That's right. You're on the
Not
air.
if you cut them all down and build those houses.
Oh, geez.
Wait, what are we trying to do?
Hello?
Trying to get rid of the wildlife.
Yes, you're on.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that what you were saying earlier about how the guy might have a past record. He did have domestic violence in his past.
I thought I heard that. Yes.
And robbery.
Oh, and robbery too?
Wow.
Yeah, robbery too.
Mm-hmm.
And also, he had a kid with that girl, so I think that's kind of one of the reasons why he was so pissed. But I think you should be charged with attempted murder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, if you're
absolutely.
Yeah, because they're just trying to charge him with vehicular assault, and I think you should be.
That seems a little
Well,
light.
that's probably with the other cars, vehicular assault.
It's just so funny to me. If someone died, it's not even a discussion. He's up for murder charges, and he's likely going to lose, obviously, given that it's all on video and there's no way out of it. And it doesn't seem like he can afford a good lawyer. Anyway, so he's going away for the rest of his life. And nothing that he did stopped a murder from happening. He did enough for somebody to die.
Right.
And yet they didn't. Just like the same fascination I have with the Amy Fisher case. If you remember that, she shot Mary Jo Buttafuoco in the head. There's a bullet that still sits there right in Mary Jo Buttafuoco's head.
Right.
Amy Fisher is out of prison now, but if something happens to that bullet and it moves in such a way that causes Mary Jo Buttafuoco to die, which is not out of the realm of possibilities here, Amy Fisher will immediately be brought up on murder charges. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing standing in the way of her going to jail for the rest of her life. Makes very little sense to me.
Now, isn't there a limited
And yet
statute?
it makes perfect sense, I guess, by the letter of the law.
Isn't there like a statute of limitations on that, or no?
not on murder.
Not on murder.
Wow.
If that bullet is too delicate to be removed from Mary Jo Buttafuoco's head, it will be there for the rest of her life. And they say that something could happen at any second now, that bullet could twist, it could turn, it could just move a millimeter, and Mary Jo Buttafuoco automatically will, or as a result of that, will die from an event that happened now about 10, 15 years ago.
So if I give Mary Jo a headlock and a noogie and move that bullet,
that bullet is still... That bullet staying intact is still what's keeping Amy Fisher away from a life sentence.
But I bet they'd find a way to bring up hotshot on charges, too.
For the noogie?
Yeah.
Probably.
The deadly noogie.
It'd be the first person on death row for giving a noogie.
Right. I'd be
What
the
are you
biggest
in for,
badass
dude?
in there. Yeah.
And now, representing butt rockers worldwide, carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between, president of the blue collar workers, even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
What's cracking, brother? What's going on?
Wow.
Yes, Dumpala.
Man, that gave me a head rush.
Mm-hmm.
I got to relocate here for a second.
Well, collect yourself before you cause a 7-car pileup.
Yeah.
Exactly, huh?
Yeah,
I got to deal with this freaking crap all the time. It ain't always domestic violence or whatever, but everybody hates big trucks, flips you off, cuts you off, brake checks in front of you, just nonstop, man.
So you have to deal with...
That's it. If you only get 2 months, I'm going to start mowing people over left and right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dumpy has to deal with the wrath of his fellow commuters every day, just having some prejudice against him and his vehicle.
Non-stop, man. Everybody thinks big truck's slow. Once we get going, watch out, because we're coming through.
He's letting the courts know if this man gets off in any kind of lenient fashion, he's going to start mowing people down.
It just might be worth it. But not only that, man, what about everybody got stuck in all the freaking backup, man? Just caused havoc on everybody's life. People had appointments, people had ice cold beer to drink, and they're stuck in traffic.
Had to get home for that brew.
It's just an endless circle, man. The guy should just be shot.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, say, hey, I'd rather him live in prison, okay? But Dumpy wants him shot.
Wow.
Oh, we can shoot him up and still keep him alive. Just catch him up enough just to barely live.
Like shoot his legs out or something?
Dirty bastard.
So you agree with Terry. He deserves a very stiff punishment. 15, 20 years sounds about right to you.
Yeah, no regard to human life. Put him away and let him rot.
Mm-hmm.
The T-Man.
Here with Vinny the Pooh during the break.
I did.
Not only is he going to Vegas with us over this weekend, Terry, this very fine Easter weekend, no better time to go to Vegas.
All right.
But he just received word that he's going to be flown to New York City, Terry.
Yes.
To big old NYC.
New York City?
To go on a little movie press junket kind of thing. Is that what you're doing? What's the exact terminology for it? What's the exact wording of it?
Actually, you got it right. Movie junket.
Movie
or press
junket. And it's far from junk, Terry. They, like, pick you up in a limo at the airport.
Wow.
They put you up in a hotel in Manhattan, right?
Yes.
God.
You're 21 years old. It's like too good to be true.
It's crazy.
Man.
That'll be fun.
Are you giving Jen Dalton hickeys behind the scenes?
No.
Then how is she picking you for this?
I went last year and I just wilded out down there and
Mm-hmm.
had fun, and I guess they liked me and asked me to come again.
They asked for Vinny by name?
Right, I'm sure. Paramount Studios is like, hey, can we get that Vinny the Pooh guy? He's big for us.
Yeah.
We need him.
What if he gets offered a movie role next time you see him?
T-Man, I don't think I'll be in on Monday.
All right, what's the...
Harold and Vinny the Pooh go to White Castle?
What's the movie you're going down to see?
I think it's Unleashed with Jet Li.
Jet Li.
Oh, that should be a good little flick.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's pretty good for you, dude.
At 21?
When I was 21, I was making $7 an hour driving for Domino's.
Oh.
And look at you. You're being flown across the country. What hotel are they putting you up in?
The Regent.
The Regent. All right.
Sounds expensive.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Sounds expensive.
It does.
Sounds expensive.
It's not one of the hotels I've ever stayed at in Manhattan, Terry, but it sounds... Well, anytime you're in a Regent, it sounds okay.
Sure.
I've been tricked by that name that sounds expensive.
Okay.
Is it Regent with a J or a G?
Oh, You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, man, I think Terry's an idiot for the stuff she's been saying about 15 to 20.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, as we pointed out, Terry is very, very hardcore when it comes to anything domestic violence.
Man, hardcore, whatever. Think about it.
Yes.
He's doing 15 to 20, right? No, that's what you're hoping for, right?
Well, I know it's not going to happen, but sure, I hope for that.
Why would you hope it's people like you that's keeping, good people in jail, man?
He's a good guy? Tell me how he's a good guy. Please tell me how he's a good guy.
Who said good guy?
You did. You just said. You just said.
Hey, don't try to trick me like that, Terry.
You just said that.
You kind of did just say keeping a good guy in jail, sir. That was your words.
No, people change, yeah. But, I mean, really all he would need is 5 years, because you think about it, when he gets out, he's still going to basically be in jail because he has all this, parole, and he's going to be on probation for the next 6 to 10 years.
So you feel sorry for him then, huh?
No, I don't feel sorry for him. I think that it's
you kind of
people
do,
like you that overjudge time.
Overjudge? My God, he caused so much.
Hey, look, think about it like this. That's his love of his life, fleeing from his life forever.
But think about this.
And she did have to act like a bunt, Terry, to cause him to be like that.
But think about this. What about the other people that were involved who don't know him from Adam?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's stupid with what he did, yeah, but 15 to 20 years, he didn't kill nobody, yeah.
He could have.
People got hurt.
He could have easily killed someone, dude.
You know what's interesting is you sitting here saying that, really he's a good guy, da-da-da. However,
I said keeping good guys. I never mentioned this guy in that statement.
Well, that's what we're talking
his
about.
original point was...
People like you that put people away in prison for years. If you had a choice, everybody walking on the street
would be in jail.
Yep, I agree with him.
If they did crap like this, yes.
Terry does think that.
Yeah, I mean, his original point, Terry, was that you're an idiot, and you can't argue that.
Well, besides that.
You're on the air. Hello. Yes. Hello.
Hello,
Yeah,
T-Man?
turn your radio down, love.
I'm not even by my radio.
Oh, okay. Well, then turn down the person standing next to you.
There's nobody.
Turn down the bed. Oh, jeez. Okay,
Wow.
what's that noise in the background? Is that...
Okay, I'm going into my garage. Is that
Okay,
better?
yes.
Okay.
That's where I like you, baby.
Oh, you in the garage. Ooh,
Okay.
you're bad.
That's where the weed smoking usually happens.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
What,
Terry Free.
Yes.
Terry Free.
Yes.
Terry,
Weather
this is
me.
Michelle Goodson. And I just want to say hi to you.
Terry
Hi.
shows
Bless
good
you
sense.
and all of that. And the man should get 15 years.
You see that, Terry? The balance of the call load on
Sure,
our...
first I'm an idiot, now...
On our fine radio program here, Terry, you have some people commending you for your hardcore stance against this guy and his behaviors, and you have others calling you an idiot and
No,
keeping
Terry
everyone
was
in
never an
prison
idiot.
past the time that they deserve to be there. Terry, if you...
Terry?
Yes.
Do you remember me? I'm Michelle Goodson, Federal Way.
Is it a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production?
It usually is, so
I probably recognize you by face.
Oh,
as
yes.
opposed
That's
to
a nice way of saying she doesn't know you from Adam.
Right.
No,
Someday we're going to meet Adam, and we can never say that.
Right.
She didn't know the name of our intern, so she doesn't know
Rod
who you
and
are.
Michael Hopkins.
Yes.
Okay, isn't this lovely? This is
Okay.
your life. Okay, goodbye. Terry, got to admit, the guy had a great point when he said if you could have it your way, everyone would be locked up in the earth.
Oh, sure.
I mean, how can you fight that one?
Yeah, everybody.
If you were the judge and jury, everyone in the world would be behind bars. I mean, the man made a great point when he said that.
Sure.
No way to argue around that.
Right.
So what's the... Oh, go ahead.
Well, if I could have it my way, it'd be pickles, tomatoes, and lettuce. Possibly mayonnaise.
Oh, the
depending-
mayo?
Well, no, I don't know. It depends how I feel. If I'm
To
feeling
all
skinny,
be-
I take the mayo, which rarely happens.
Wow.
You're on the air. Hello? Anyone there? Are you going to your garage? Hi. Okay, you're on the
Put me
air.
on, man.
Yes, you're on.
Hey, hey, is this me?
No, it's me.
Hey, Terry, I respect you and everything.
But you're an idiot.
You're tripping. You know? He didn't kill nobody.
But, okay, I understand that. But he affected so many people's lives.
Hey, look.
And Terry's point is he did enough that he could have easily killed somebody. It was the Lord's will, apparently, that those lucky innocent victims were not killed. But he did enough that they could have been killed, I guess is your point.
Right.
Is that right, Terry?
Yes.
But you can't prosecute someone for something they could have done.
Hey, but look, excluding Stephen, everybody in that room
It's called
did
attempted
some
murder.
drunken,
You can't
stupid thing, right?
What's that now, sir?
And excluding Stephen, you know, Stephen's perfect. Everybody else did something stupid, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody did something
Nobody's
stupid.
done this.
Huh?
Nobody in
Not
the
to
room's
that
done this.
extreme.
No,
Believe
but you've
that.
done something stupid that you regretted the next day.
I make sure to throw her in the basement. Do
No.
it there.
I'm
And,
not
and
saying
I
the
think
guy-
and I think everybody in the room, if they've done something stupid where they broke the law and did something like that, they would expect to pay the consequences of it.
Yeah, but usually you don't get caught.
Well,
He's waking up, you know, and he's going to do 36 months at least,
Oh, wow.
you know, especially all the publicity.
Terry thinks he's getting off easy.
He is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
shorter than a car loan.
Well, what's interesting is that what if it were you that was involved, one of the innocent people that was involved in this accident? You would feel so differently. Especially, you know, oh, God, you would feel so differently if you were part of that.
Or a family member or someone
Or a family member,
in that
yeah.
7-car pileup.
Yes. All of a sudden, you get a phone call and say, "Guess what? Your mom is hanging on to she's trying to keep her life,
Rita,
because of this fool, and it's a whole different ball game."
I better run in there and have her sign the will real quick.
You're on the air. Hello.
There's no reward for not doing stuff.
Our
like
moms
this.
have so much to pass down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're on the
Time
air.
for my mom's teddy bear
Good morning.
collection.
Right.
Morning, T-Man.
Yeah, what do you got, dude?
Hey, that guy, I think he doesn't get anything more than 5 years.
All right, well, 5 years I think will satisfy a lot of people. I just think people will be really outraged if he gets less than 5 years, which is possible here. You're on the air.
How you doing? You guys were talking about earlier about if it's worse or you would feel sympathy for a drunk driver as opposed to this guy. And my thing is that I don't know how Terry could think that it's the same thing or they're in the same book, because a drunk driver is just trying to drive home and get home before you pull down.
Oh, my God.
All right, I understand your point, but the way you're phrasing it sounds kind of ridiculous, sir. But the man is trying to portray that, yes, the drunk driver isn't filled with venom like this guy was yesterday.
I understand
with
that.
with just a rage kind of thing happening, even though it's not your classic road rage. He was filled with rage. He had no regard for anyone else. A drunk driver is trying to navigate, holding onto that steering wheel really tight.
But you honestly think that he has regard for other people when he gets on the road totally wasted?
Shouldn't get in the car, Terry, but how else is he going to get home?
Yeah, he needs to get the jacket.
Taxi?
Hey, Jack in the Box closes in 20 minutes. He's got to get there.
Taxes cost money.
And they allow people with 5 DUIs to continue driving.
I know, isn't that ridiculous? Oh, that's just idiotic.
You guys are tough.
People can change.
Yeah, okay.
You guys are tough.
5 DUIs, they give them the license back. Hey, have fun.
Yeah, have a great day.
Next time, don't kill anybody again, and we'll let you go.
Oh, jeez. Man, you and Terry should go to the movies together in Vegas. You're perfect for one another.
Just send all the drunk drivers to Iraq. They love to kill people there.
Long lost soulmates.
That's all they do.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hello, T-Man?
Yes. You're ruining Vinny's buzz. I'm going to...
I agree with Terry Free.
Oh, geez.
It's quite all right.
Yes.
Hello.
15 to 20 years. I guess that's all he wanted to say.
He said he agreed with me.
Yes. We got that part, Terry. We know there are people out there that agree with you. You're doing fine. Terry has supporters.
Wow.
At least one.
And they're not talking about our mud flaps this morning.
Wow. What does the poo think?
15 years, no. I think 5 years. I think.
He's just thinking about New York City.
Yeah, he is,
The
right
Regent
about
Hotel.
now.
Leave him alone, would you please? You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
Look, I agree with Terry.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's like this. This man got this history of DVs and all this other crap he got going on, but if they slap him on the wrist, they're going to end up letting him out, and what's going to happen? Well, we always see he's either going to end up killing her or killing somebody else.
Right.
If they let this dude out, think about how much problems the city, the district is going to have if they let this dude get off easy, and then he winds up choking this girl to death.
Yeah, which will probably happen.
It'll be all over the news if the
Absolutely.
judge had the chance to put him away for a long time. So this guy's going to be, actually, now that I think about it, this guy's going to get a serious sentence. This guy's going to get 10.
This guy needs to get a serious sentence.
But he won't.
Yes, he will. I'm telling you, now that I'm thinking about it more soundly, Terry, this guy is going to get a minimum of 10 years.
Yeah, that's what he needs to get. Because if they let him out early, this man, come on, man.
They don't need another story.
The record speaks for itself.
They don't need another story on the news of how they had all they needed to know about this guy and how rage-filled he was, and they let him get out early, and he wound up killing or knifing or choking, whatever this guy could potentially do to this. They don't want a story like that on the news.
Yeah, like the Tacoma guy, right? The sheriff. Brame.
Yes. So because of that, they're probably going to go beyond the call of duty of what this guy deserves in prison.
Duty.
And if that situation does play out where he does end up killing her or something like that, all the soft and fruities call back and say, well, you should have put him away longer then. I mean, you can't have it both ways.
What's the next statement? I'm sorry, I missed all that. I was listening to Hot Shot too. Yes.
But he's really good at it. I mean, that's...
Right. It's like a dog whistle for me. It immediately gets my attention. What was that now?
I don't remember.
Okay. You don't want to say it again?
It was important, though.
Okay.
I hear
And it
you,
was
Stephen.
poignant.
No, you're right.
What did he say?
All of the soft...
You can't say your own comments are poignant. Other people have to say that about your comments.
I'm just kind of kidding, obviously.
Like, I could call you a moron. Because I know you are.
I can't call myself a moron?
It doesn't hold the same weight. Yes, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
I just want to agree with Terry. Basically, I just want to second that because I think it's just unselfish. You know, I mean, it's really, really selfish of this guy to get out there. He can't control that vehicle once it gets going. I mean...
It's a weapon.
Basically. And so I think it's like attempted murder.
Well, Terry, he may be charged with attempted murder, by the way. Terry's point that I thought made the most sense is the people that are calling saying, oh, you're too hardcore, you're way over the call of what he should be getting. If it was their mother in that 7-car pileup, they will be the first to rush to the courthouse to make sure this guy gets every day in prison that he could possibly get.
Absolutely.
It's amazing how when things affect us personally, we have a different point of view. You sure you don't want to say what you said before, Stephen? I really feel like I missed something good.
Sure. Well, I'll launch into it now for you then. I think that if
I'm sorry, Steve. My hand slipped. Go ahead. Yes.
That's okay.
What do you got?
No, I think the people that care have heard it.
That's the one you meant to hit, huh?
What is it now, Steve? Come on.
Talk about the soft and fruity, Stephen.
Right. I think the soft and fruity people who call up and say, "Oh, he should get 30 days and go to counseling or something like that," would call back and say, "Well, see, you had him. You should have put him away for longer then."
Oh, jeez.
Can't have it both ways.
So, in other words, you're telling me these soft and fruity people don't know what they want?
Seems that way. Yes. And now we pause.
Well, for those soft and fruity people.
Nice soft and fruity song.
Here's Christopher. When Stephen Kilbreth has the inspiration. La lady. All right, never mind.
Laura Peterson, 8th grade, where are you now?
Wow. Calling her out. I'm sure she's thrilled now.
Probably gay.
You're on the air. Take one or two more quick calls on this subject, then we move on.
Hello?
We move on with our lives. Yes, go ahead.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, man, this just goes to show you about women drivers, man.
Oh,
you know, get a little bit of stress, got somebody follow a little too close, and what do? They cause a big old accident, man.
Get a gun pointed to their head. They start getting veered off the road. What do? They panic.
You know, get all frazzled and everything. Can't handle a little bit of pressure.
Yes. That's why they don't, fly in the military.
Telling you.
Too emotional. Can't handle it.
Jeez.
Well, they're too busy blowing up schools, like you said.
Yeah, that's true. They send the women in to throw the grenades in the classrooms.
You're on the air.
Guys, fly the planes.
Hello. Anyone there?
Hello, T-Man?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, I'm just calling to say I agree with Terry.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Terry on the whole situation about he should get more than 20 years.
More than 20 years, no. Terry, you're being too lenient. Too lenient. Where is Sherry Janicki now?
Come on, Laura, just touch it.
Come on, Sherry.
Wow.
Everybody's
no one will know.
Oh, my God.
I won't tell anyone.
Never seen you shine so
I know everyone would laugh at you at school when we get back on Monday, but no one will know.
Yeah, right. You would have running through the halls.
I would have, Terry.
She touched me!
She didn't give me anything. You know how long a conversation
you had with her?
I had with her trying to get her to do something to me?
I've never seen that dress you're wearing.
I don't like you like that. Well, start liking me like that, bitch! I'll run you off the road! Oh. I wouldn't actually do it, Terry.
Right.
I would just think about it.
Sure.
There's a big difference between thoughts and actions.
Yes,
Tell
true.
me you haven't thought about running someone off the road.
Sure, I'm sure you people do it every day.
Okay, then I'm fine. I'm a normal guy. Shake.
There's nobody here.
Rear-ending his girlfriend.
It's just you and me.
Rear-ending his girlfriend.
It's where I wanna be.
You think they play this in the Regent Hotel there in your room if you request it there, Vinny?
I'm sure if I asked him to.
Huh?
I'm sure if I asked him
Huh?
to. Yeah. Sure.
He's like, what is this song
I
anyway?
just picture him in one of those Regent robes, Terry, spinning around in his room to this. Why am I thinking that? That's very bizarre. When do you go on this junket there, Vincent?
May 6th.
Wow.
Oh, not until May, huh?
Yeah.
Is it a done deal? Is it happening?
It's happening.
All right. So it's done.
Yeah, I got to ask for that
You're
day
not
off,
going
too,
to
by
come
the
in
way.
next week and all of a sudden Karen Wilde is going to be going.
I hope not.
That could very well happen around this building.
It sure could.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll just run her off the road.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah, she's a sexy siren. I forgot.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's that
At
from?
the Treasure Island. She's going to be a sexy siren.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You can't run her off the road.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's needed for the show.
That's right.
Are you guys going to watch when she's in the pirate show outside?
What time does
Yeah.
that
Come
start?
on.
Huh?
What time does that start?
I think around 8:30.
When is Chris coming to the Emerald Queen?
Well, what's
we
up
need
now?
to see this guy live.
Hi, Christopher.
Yeah, well, he's actually roofing my house later, Stephen. Come over, you can meet him.
He'll sing it for you right there on the roof. Mm-hmm. He's quite the roofer right here, by the way.
He's awesome. Him and Glenn Medeiros have their own company.
Oh, he's touring in Germany.
Really?
Sounded like you didn't know that until today, Stephen.
17 different versions of this song.
Steven's the highest bidder on 2 auctions on eBay right now. Motley Crue in Vegas and Christenberg in Germany.
I got the white socks, the sandals, and the short Bermudas already, Steven.
He's like, come on, Jen, just send me on a junket. I do really well in Germany.
It's not aged well.
Or you have, Steven?
Yeah.
That's right. Who is this we're speaking about now? Oh, yeah! Terry, he seems to be a little obsessed here.
Yeah.
With who now? I love you too.
The T-Man.
It's the Cube.
Hit me. It's the get on board and go to Vegas with the Cube staff thing.
Oh, my God.
Seems pretty senseless, but whatever.
If you prefer the buffet over the pool, then please don't call us.
A little less conversation, a little more action.
All right, that's very good.
All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me.
Go.
Terry, you know what I got my hands on here?
I see a piece of paper.
You see what I'm looking at? It's more than just one piece of paper.
Well, yeah.
This is the entire itinerary for the trip that Jen, our promotion director, put together for all the staff members here at Cube 93, Terry.
So you have your packet already?
Terry, I stole my packet already, yes. I went into her office and swiped the packet.
Oh.
There's so much information on this packet, I can't even make heads or tails. I can't even get through this right now. I mean, we don't even have enough time.
Wow.
I'll just try to pick up on a couple of things here if they are interesting, and I'll share them with you.
Okay, that means I won't have to go to the meeting then?
There's way more. Yeah, the meeting's at 10 o'clock. You won't have to go, Terry. There's way more than just itinerary on here. There's all kinds of... She wrote so many things.
Well, she's been busy. She's got things planned.
Like, here's one of the first things that's striking me here. You are all responsible for your own meals while on this trip, with the exception of a Cube 93 staff meal on Sunday night.
What?
Please do not try to turn in receipts upon your return to the business office expecting to get reimbursed.
Oh.
Come on. We are at budget for this event and appreciate your understanding.
What?
At budget?
So it's not a free trip.
That's crap.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, Vinny!
It is, man. I'm trying to eat,
Wow.
and I heard this. We're like real under budget, so she can afford to pay for like a McDonald's or a Jack in the Box.
Where did you hear we're under budget?
You know, I'm sitting at the front desk all day. You hear banter back and forth.
And you heard them say that we're actually under budget for this?
Yes, like $400.
Really? $400 could buy everyone at least a couple McDonald's meals, Terry.
I agree.
Dollar menu or something.
Oh, jeez.
A dollar menu or something.
McDonald's dollar menu is the greatest.
All right, y'all have a good time there. Anyhow, let's see what else is interesting here. Here's something. Yes, this might be of interest to everyone.
If you want to steal soap and complimentary mouthwash, don't tell anybody.
That's right. If you lose a lot of money in gambling, try to get even on stealing sweet and lows. Okay, no. It doesn't say. It says, it is our hope to do this promotion again next year.
Oh.
And it is our hope that we can all represent Cube 93 in a good... I probably shouldn't be reading this on the air, but, it's
right.
what I do, Terry.
Yes.
And it is our hope that we can all represent Cube 93 in a good light down in Las Vegas.
Okay.
While we all want to have a blast and party hard, let's do our best to not upset our partners in this... When you hear the word upset our partners, are you thinking about your spouses, Terry?
Yes.
I think she's referring to the Treasure Island, who are working hand in hand with us on this. And
Southwest Airlines.
Southwest.
So it's like calling up your wife, honey.
Yeah, I'm about to do these 2 hot patrols in the shower. Is that a problem? Let's do our best to not upset our partners in any way. If you have any questions or are not sure about what might be deemed acceptable behavior, please ask Eric or Jen before you do it.
Okay. So we have to ask permission from those two?
Jen, I was about to get naked and dive onto this crap table. Do you think that's okay?
You think the TI will be upset?
But I'm not wearing a Cube 93 shirt, so it should be fine.
I really feel an urge to drown Terry Free in the pool here. Is that all right?
Yeah, when I'm scaling the battleship out front of Treasure Island with my shirt off and a cigarette hanging out of my mouth
to take down the sirens.
Jen may say, you didn't check with us.
Oh, okay.
Our partners are not okay with this. And now we're not invited back next year.
Cannonball!
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, you got to be a real jackass to get in trouble in a casino, though.
Well, thankfully, we have the great scruples that lie in the minds of Jen and Eric.
Oh, yes.
Eric Flowers.
Oh.
Who'll be able to decipher, in case you're confused, on what's appropriate behavior and what's not.
Hey, when in doubt, take him out.
I thought she said we were going to have fun.
Did, Eric. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yes. For this trip, as far as it's concerned, when in doubt, don't take it out.
Right.
Let's see here. What else is interesting here?
So who's to keep those two in check if they start doing inappropriate behavior?
I guess.
I mean, what? They check themselves?
Well,
they police themselves.
No one else will. Let's see here.
Eric, please don't show us your red chest hair at the pool.
Skipping to Sunday.
Yes, chest hair, you think?
Oh, my God.
Cube 93 staff dinner at Dishes Buffet.
Oh, nice.
Really?
It's a buffet?
It's a buffet. Wow.
Is that right?
Hot Shot and Steven are like, screw Motley Crue.
Tickets for everyone, including the listeners, to Cirque du Soleil Mystere, located in the Treasure Island.
Oh.
Wow. But they don't go to dinner.
10 o'clock.
Oh, it's timed. Okay.
6 o'clock is the dinner. 7:30 is the show. And then 10 o'clock is the Cube 93 staff party at Light Nightclub, located in the Bellagio Hotel.
He's right.
She's only earmarking an hour and a half for the buffet?
Yeah, she is.
7:30 to 10 o'clock. If you do the math and come up with an hour and a half, then...
No, from 6 to 7:30.
Yeah, you're right. It's an hour and a half, yes. If you want to stay there all through the night, Stephen, I'm sure she can make arrangements.
Yeah, 6 to 7:30 is desserts.
Yeah, there's buffet, man.
Light Nightclub is an elegant and sexy, refined bottle service nightclub and lounge with an emphasis on comfort and pleasure.
Wow.
A sophisticated and stylish atmosphere offering the complete nightclub experience for its guests. Closes at 4 a.m.
Wow. So what do you wear to something like that?
Yeah.
Probably no jeans and no sneakers.
Okay.
Damn. Vinny's got
That's pretty standard at a lot of those clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Husky school cap.
Yeah. I got the Kenneth Cole pants all pressed. I'll look ultra gay. I can't wait.
There's so much to go over here. This is ridiculous.
You have to be metrosexual to go to these places?
You do.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, people don't gamble anymore. They just go to clubs.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to qualify the final person on this T-Man party plane to Vegas. But it's not a party until you get clearance from Jen and Eric about what exactly party is, what the boundaries of the party experience are.
Right.
Hey, Hotshot, you've had 2 beers. I think you're done for the day.
Yeah, what time is lights out?
Oh, man.
Lights out. Bed check.
Bedtime.
Hey, Dave. Pasty Dave. Go get Jen Dalton right now, please. Go get the woman who typed up all this crap right now.
What time is lights out?
In the
Bed check.
Today's qualifier, the very last qualifier,
Yes.
wrote an email that was accompanied by a very hot picture, Terry.
Really?
Yes.
Surprises me she's qualified.
Well, as I talked about earlier in the week, the ratio was way out of bounds as far as being way leaning towards the female side.
Right.
Well, actually, I saw the list of listeners that are going. A lot of these female listeners are bringing dudes.
But
which is fine.
They're spouses or something, right?
I very much frown against that, but that's their prerogative. And that makes the ratio not nearly as bad as I thought. I think out of like the 27 female listeners that won places on this plane, about 9 of them are bringing guys.
Wow.
That's 1/3, Terry. Don't find the T-Man's advice of just bringing a girlfriend so you can get really crazy. They don't find that appropriate advice. So the ratio is about 3 to 1, Terry.
Jeez.
That's right where you need it.
Okay.
So this woman, let me see if she's around right now.
Hey, it's Jen Dalton, everybody.
Hey,
She wasn't
Jen.
setting up for our meeting?
Yeah, like she doesn't have other things to do.
She's got the big meeting.
She
She's gonna
does.
share this fine itinerary with everyone in just a matter of about 15 minutes. Don't you wish you could be there, ladies and gentlemen, in the listening audience? Oh, you're missing out on so much.
I
Is this
know.
Allison Reed?
Yes, it is.
It's T-Man here. Are you as hot as your picture or no?
I am hotter than the picture.
Wow.
Yes,
Sizzling.
With my triple D's.
Triple D's?
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
I can back it up.
Might overload this plane with weight.
A lot of D's on this plane.
G's and D's.
H's and K's and Z's.
Wow, the whole alphabet.
Yes. Allison.
Yes.
Are you a half black woman? That's what I think I'm looking at here. Is that right? Or are you full black?
Yes, I am. I'm half black.
You have a white parent?
Yes, I am.
Which parent is white? Just out of curiosity.
That would be my
I'm
mother.
sorry, you can't go on this trip.
You have a white parent.
What's that now? Which parent?
Her mother.
Huh?
Your mom's a white woman.
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm. How old are you, Allison?
I am 28.
Ah!
And I will be bringing.
Well, looky here. We already have a 28-year-old on the trip.
It's Jen Dalton.
Allison,
Come on.
I think you're going to be today's qualifier. But that means you're the last qualifier, Allison. That means if you win tomorrow morning, which is kind of likely, maybe it'll happen, that you got to turn your life around real quick and shoot your ass on that plane. You ready to go?
I can do that.
She's ready to shoot her ass.
She can't do it, Stephen can.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Allison Reed, you are today's qualifier. Congratulations.
Hey, congrats, Allison.
He's going to make her walk the plank at Treasure Island.
Now, just so we know, Allison, if you are to win this trip, who will you be taking with you?
I would be taking my girlfriend with me.
And her name is?
Her name is Beverly.
Beverly and Allison could be the final two on this plane, Terry.
Yes, I know.
They just may be. Hang on the line, Allison, so we can get your info.
Okay.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Hey.
After triple D, why wouldn't you just go to E?
Oh, jeez. Anyhow,
Yes.
Why don't they do
Jen,
that?
couple of things stand out on this itinerary I swiped from your office. Number one, we're not going to have enough time to go over this, so we may have to continue this tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm sure you'll be here
I
all
won't
through
be
the
here
night.
tomorrow.
Oh, you're leaving tonight?
I leave tomorrow morning,
What time?
9:30.
Well, we'll talk to you in the airport. Anyhow, it says here, and then you're addressing the entire staff when you write the following comment. You are responsible for your own meals while on this trip, with the exception of a Cube 93 staff meal on Sunday night. Please do not try to turn in receipts upon your return to the business office expecting to be reimbursed. We are at budget for this event and appreciate your understanding! Exclamation point. Why are you screaming that last line? An exclamation point.
I appreciate everybody's understanding.
But how do you know we're so understanding?
Emphatically.
Not sure I am.
We'll just get to-go boxes at the buffet.
Yeah?
It seems to have come to our attention that Vinny the Pooh's Pooh, he might have
He's wrong.
He overheard. Why would he make up that kind of?
Because he heard that comment about 4 days ago, and we shipped all the engineering equipment yesterday.
So all the money that you were under budget has now been used
And a whole lot more.
to ship all the engineering equipment so that Shelly Hatt will sound so crystal clear.
Yes.
Broadcasting live from the Breeze Bar.
Right.
Correct.
Her voice tracks will never sound clearer.
And now Vinny the Pooh will be fired as receptionist.
Ouch.
From the Breeze Bar, located in Treasure Islands Hotel.
It's a nice little joint. I like it.
Hey, Stephen, you're going to be very excited about this. At 7:30 on...
thyroid convention at the Hilton?
on Monday night, Stephen, it's Towering Hot Fudge Sundays.
Really? Whoa! Where at?
With the food and beverage representative of the Treasure Island Hotel.
You're
Is this all
lying.
staff or just for me?
You are lying.
I'm not lying. Am I lying, Jen Dalton?
No.
Jen Dalton thought of everything
Are you
on this trip.
serious?
Jen Dalton has spent so much time on this trip. And she's made so many things be put in place that I don't know if you're going to be able to have a good time on this trip. I want to make sure you're going to have fun.
Are you going to be able to relax?
That's why she's going early. She's going Friday. She'll have 2 nights to kick it without the cretins like us.
She worked so hard that she arranged for Towering Hot Fudge Sundays for Stephen Kilbreth. That's
great.
I'm bringing
Thank
the
you, Jen
camera
Dalton.
just for that.
I'd like one in a cone, please. Preferably a waffle cone to go.
At 10
I don't have
o'clock.
to hang out.
At 10 o'clock on Monday night, we're taking over Teatro. Is that what it's called? Teatro Eurobar.
Correct.
Oh, there you go.
Karen Wilde is going to be hosting from the MGM Grand with DJ Vinny the Pooh.
Wow.
DJ Arson, DJ Ecstasy.
Oh, DJ Hotshot, I'm ready to spin.
Oh, I want to see that.
And who's Quiche?
Keisha?
It says quiche.
Oops.
There's no
Isn't that
A.
food?
Oops.
Is it going to be quiche?
Oh, there's quiche. Towering quiche in a waffle cone.
That'd be an
I'm a big fan
error.
of quiche.
Mm-hmm.
am a big fan of quiche.
I like quiche.
Oh, it's good.
Okay, so back to this discrepancy with the money. We seem to think that there's $400 extra lying around. And if you go to the McDonald's dollar menu, that makes everyone's meals completely paid for as long as they're willing to go to McDonald's on the Strip every meal along the way. Is that something you're ready to commit to or no?
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Dalton's got the penthouse suite, I have a feeling.
Okay.
That extra 400. She's a piano in her room.
Oh, I actually have the rooming list here.
Oh, do you?
I have who's rooming with who.
Oh, good.
Jen Dalton will be cozying up with Annalie.
I hear Annalie's a party animal in Vegas.
I'm sure Dalton is too, man.
Terry Free will be spending her nighttime, morning time, daytime, little nap time hours with the very sultry and sexy Shelly.
Big old fat Betty.
They can talk each other down from the hot flashes.
Hot Shot Scott.
Oh, big ass.
Hot Shot Scott will be having whatever kind of flash he may get due to all the chemicals in his system.
Right.
As he spends his nap time hours with none other than Mr. Hot Fudge Sunday himself.
Wow.
Stephen Kelby!
Thyroid party.
If I hear through the walls... Okay, that was 4 fingers. Now try 5. If I hear
Well, who are you rooming with?
Well, I'm not going to be near your wall, by the way. Yeah, I got a suite.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
paying for it, though, with my own money. That's why
That's
Jen
where the
Dalton-
$400 goes.
That's where the extra cash is
I'm not
from.
staying in your standard room there. I'm going out on my own, and I'm on a different floor than all you hacks.
You're actually staying in Lake Tahoe.
I know.
Oh, wait, you're going to Vegas?
Driving in my limo.
Jen, you should be under budget because I'm paying for my own flight and I'm paying for my own hotel room, so why don't you take the rest of the staff on all the meals they want?
We're not under budget.
Where did my money go? All the money from my room and my...
Yeah, what if he decides now he wants a standard room?
Yeah, what if I decide I want you to pay for my room and my flight?
Well, then we're in a pickle, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We are.
All right, give me a pickle. I'll settle on that.
We're not under budget.
Okay, Jen has done a fine job, obviously.
Go, Jen.
Going beyond the call of duty to make sure every hour is spoken for on this trip. She thinks everyone's going to be at the big Sunday eat-off and the big shuffleboard tournament right in the middle of the Treasure Island Casino. And the chances are some people might go in their own separate directions. However...
Just a chance.
However, Jen Dalton still has done a marvelous job putting this together. And because of that, we're going to now go down to a very tedious staff meeting where we're going to be so supportive, it's going to kill us.
Yes,
Please,
we will.
I'm
and
begging
we'll
you,
smile.
don't make us ask or tell us what's going on in our lives.
Yeah, this is not the time
that
for
takes
that.
like an hour.
Okay,
It's
that's not going to
insane.
happen. No, I
It's
won't
like
let that happen.
3 minutes of meeting and 47 minutes of that.
This is actually going to be a meeting I'm at. I'm not going to allow it to happen.
Thank you.
Jen Dalton, is there anything you want to say on your own behalf after putting together such a marvelous trip?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
I wish I was going a different weekend.
What kind of refreshments will we be enjoying at the staff meeting?
The staff meeting? The cup of water that you bring downstairs?
Wow. Okay, anyhow, this is something I really needed to get into, but I don't have nearly the time to dive into this one.
The asking Jen or Eric?
Yeah, ask Jen or Eric about what's suitable behavior. That's absolutely
Let me give
absurd.
you 2 prime examples. One, you, in fact, had asked if you could have cell phones on the casino floor. Now,
Who asked that?
you did.
I know you can't have cell phones on a casino floor.
No, you can, actually.
You can, but not in the sports book or at the
Right,
tables.
but on the casino floor you can.
Right.
But somebody else, one of the mixers, asked if he could jump in the water at TI. Now, no. So people have questions.
Are you going to play mommy on this trip?
She is.
You're how old are you?
28.
You are too young to be mommy.
Okay.
Are you going to be mommy on this trip?
But you know what? I understand where she's coming from
Somebody
because, somebody has to maintain control.
Well, now, just because of that, I'm going to make sure we all get persuaded into streaking naked to the casino at all times.
Well, let's jump in the little pirate thing.
Well, we already have Karen doing
Swashbuckler's Cove.
We already have Karen in the little
And the more we
show.
talk about this, we'll miss the meeting. So
okay.
Oh, yeah, let's hurry get downstairs for the meeting.
So let's keep talking.
Okay.
No, you've done wonderful.
Way to go, Jen.
And I'm going to make sure to make sure that I do my duty. And I got to check with you on that. Okay. I am going to set a good example, and I'm going to check with you on anything that may be kind of a shade of gray thingy.
Yeah, you
all right.
will.
You say?
Yeah, I see.
Yes. Jen, since we're talking about Vegas and we're talking about odds,
Yeah,
what do you think the odds are that you come back from this trip finding a very, very strapping, handsome young man that you have sexual relations with.
Oh, you guys.
What are the odds? Would I bet?
Well, it's unlikely that I'll sexile Anna out of the room.
Oh, jeez.
But, no, I don't
No,
know.
just put a little sock in the door like you did in college. Actually, my sign was when hell freezes over, that means I have a girl in the room.
Who knows?
Whatever happens first.
Crazier things could happen.
Would I bet on you in the sports book to get laid on this trip or no?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
And down the stretch she goes.
Well, if there's
Things can go and discuss.
I will say this: if there's a lucky guy down in Vegas
That's
who
right.
happens to meet your approval, well, then he'll be a lucky guy.
Oh, well, thanks.
Huh? Right.
Maybe some
Did my
listener.
mom pay you for that?
Yes. Maybe one of the listeners who jumps aboard that plane.
The Caribbean model.
They're gonna lock eyes across the crowded cabin, Terry. And
Maybe.
the rest will be history. Okay.
He's jumping on Dalton.
It's time to
Wow.
Jump on Dalton.
Guys.
time to go to a staff meeting. All right.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
goody.
Do what now?
Okay. Yes. That's right.
Yes.
The T-Man.